Does it show that we have sound coming from here?
Yeah, we'll be
Yes,
perfect.
it shows we have sound coming
Cool.
from here. Yeah!
I guess we gotta find a match.
Yeah, find a match, please. Hey, hopefully we're back and you can maybe hear me this time. Can you hear me? Let me know. 'Cause, yeah. Hopefully we're back up and running. And you know, good to go. As the kids say with their Taco Bells. Sponsor.
Okay.
Oh, that's an interesting pairing.
Mm-hmm. All right, now let's see.
Are we working?
Is it working?
Should be coming up any minute now.
Please let us know
Hey, there
if
we
it
go,
is
maybe.
in fact working.
Can you hear us? No, we didn't break the stream again. Refresh.
Hey,
It's working! Hi, we're here! Sweet!
Yep.
So it looks like facing the wall was
LT
that
Dreamin'.
guy, and I know he's on that deck.
Yes, he is.
And his opponent's name is
Tom.
And
Tom
he's
is
on
a deck that wants to play a 5-mana black spell.
Ad Nauseam.
That's correct. Hey, I can make that joke. And, you know, no one gets mad at me for making that joke instead of saying
Woo!
ad nauseum.
I mean, that's fair. We'll go with...
That's a good one. There we
There
go.
it goes. Oh, it's the masterpiece. I didn't know that.
All right. So,
Sweet.
Affinity versus ad nauseum. Who you got?
I think with TJ's experience in the matchup, he'll know to go for the infect kill pretty quickly.
Sure.
And that should give him the ability to take it. So I'm going to say TJ in 3.
I'm gonna say affinity or ad nauseum in 2 because I want to be contrarian.
Sounds fair. We'll see you down there. Boom! And here we are. Hopefully you can hear us here too. It looks like you can.
All right. So, Tom and TJ, game 1.
Just gonna double check it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yep, we're good. Oh, I should.
Yeah, just game 1 here. So TJ's going to look at his opening hand. I think that's a Memnite and a Cranial
Fix
Plating.
it.
So, because TJ doesn't know what Tom's playing. So in the dark, you have a Cranial Plating and you have an aggressive hand. Do you keep it?
Cranial Plating plus aggressive hand, absolutely. Plus he's got the lovely ability to have Inkmoth Nexus ready to go when he sees that his opponent is on Ad Nauseam.
So, not an untap. There's nothing for Tom to untap there.
Are you sure?
I think that's accurate. So, Gemstone Mine into... Ooh.
Double Lotus Bloom. Okay, Double Lotus Bloom is a solid start for Tom. That's going to really get him accelerated to the point where he's able to maybe beat this pretty aggressive draw from TJ where he's got the turn 1
Memnite.
2 mana essentially.
Yeah.
And the ability to get this Cranial Plating going.
Yeah, you know, it's just getting into summer, but apparently Tom really likes spring because he's just blooming all over the place.
Solid.
These are the jokes, everyone.
Solid.
You're going to hear him most of the night. Since
Oh,
TJ's
boy.
not back here.
TJ's not back here to stop you. I'll
Nope.
stop you.
Won't matter.
I will reach over and hit you for real.
No, you won't. So an attack by a Memnite going to put Tom down to 19. After a Signopest and a Steel Overseer. So yeah, this is a very, very aggressive... This is actually a pretty good start
This
for
is a
TJ.
really good start from TJ.
Especially having that Inkmoth Nexus. So Tom's going to untap. He's going to... Ooh, only having 1 land.
Only 1 land. Okay. So now I you know, if that advantage bar existed here right now, I'd be ticking it towards TJ a little bit.
True, but you have to imagine what Tom capped if he didn't have a second land drop and no 1 mana cantrips.
how solid is Tom on this deck? How long has he been playing?
He's
I
been
don't
playing
know.
He's been playing it pretty well. He had
Okay.
a really good game actually against Mill,
Oh, okay.
where he basically played Go for about 12 turns and won with a Lab Maniac. So
You said TJ had a cranial plating. Is that
I think he wants to just pull the aggressive nature, put more. He wants to deal as much damage as he can.
all right? So this is gonna be 3 poison, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. So 15.
Yeah. The 15 not nearly as relevant as the 4 there, or the 3.
Very true. Very true.
Because of course, ad nauseum prevents, or says you can go to 1, will not stop poison counters. As we learned last week or a couple weeks ago.
All right. So if TJ can get a quick kill before these Lotus Blooms come into play for Tom,
Found Spirit Kite. It looks like he actually doesn't have the Angel's Grace like I thought.
he has double ad nauseum, and I think he has a.
Sleight of Hand.
I think
No, that's
he-
a Teachings.
Yeah, it's mystical teachings. He's got double ad nauseum, and I think I see a Phyrexian on life in his hand.
Okay, so he can actually go off next turn,
He can.
but it'll be a little
Little awkward.
Yeah, a little awkward since he has to pitch one of the Spirit Guides.
Yeah.
But he
Now,
should
if
be
TJ
fine.
can track down an additional mana source, get this cranial plating into play, and just
Yeah, then
Then it's just
sometimes
done.
turn 4 isn't good enough, which is a crazy thing to say.
sometimes turn 4 isn't good enough.
Oh, a Pentad
Okay,
Prism.
Pentad Prism,
Okay, this is
okay.
looking a lot better for Tom. So many counters on things.
That's very true. Ad nauseum uses all the counters.
So he's gonna
Okay,
find-
so there's a mana source. He does not.
Oh, he
have
does not have
cranial
cranial
plating.
plating. Okay, that I guess it was the Overseer. Looked like
So
cranial
he's
plating.
going. So TJ can attack for 4 poison.
Put Tom to the test of your dead next turn and see what you got.
Yep. Which, as we know, that's going to be enough.
Yep.
So Etch Champion comes down.
Yep. Gonna animate that. Gonna turn them all sideways.
Attack with these guys. I'm going to activate this. Put a counter on all my guys. So this is gonna be 4 poison. It's gonna put Tom to 7 poison. And what is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 9 life, 7 poison. It's just not gonna be good enough.
Yeah.
He's 8.
2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 15 minus 6.
I mean,
Is
I'm
8,
pretty sure it's
is
gonna be
9.
wholly irrelevant, but
Very much so.
especially
We're-
since Tom's gonna find another land.
We're
soon.
gonna go with what they're showing and say that he's at 8.
Yeah, now you can just go unlife ad nauseum you.
Yep. For X and Unlife.
So we're gonna move a counter from that Pentad
Do
Prism.
this.
We're gonna
Crack
even float
these.
some mana,
Ad Naz.
and we're gonna flip our deck. And
And
TJ's just gonna
TJ's
say, "You got me."
Saving a little time.
Saving a little mana as well.
Looking after everybody.
Yep. That old thing.
So I did say TJ in 3. So
True.
still alive for
I
this.
said ad nauseum in 2. I'm looking like
So
a genius.
We'll see what happens.
A blast of genius, if you will.
No.
These are the jokes, everyone.
No.
So
Not
it's
okay
interesting.
with this.
So Tom actually has a go for the throat in his sideboard.
I'll go for the throat. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, maybe not good in this matchup, but you know.
It's good against, like, Death Shadow, I guess.
It's very good against Primeval type.
It's also pretty good there. Alright, so TJ's got access to, looks like Stubborn Denial, Blood Moon, and it looks like he was looking at Aware Tear.
And Tom on the other side, obviously is not going to be playing any Stony Summons, so he doesn't have to worry about that. But it does look like he's playing some Echoing Truce, a copy of Negate, and maybe a Disenchant. Are the only the cards he's looking at.
Don't know if Negate is something you want to bring in. Pretty sure it's not.
Well, I can tell you what TJ is not going to want postboard.
Galvanic Blasts.
Etch Champion.
True.
It's very,
just
very slow. It's going to be very good when your opponent's trying to Fatal Push and Abrupt Decay you, but when they're going to, flip their entire deck into their hand and play a Lab Maniac and kill you, maybe a Grizzly, maybe a Grey Ogre. Not what you want.
I mean, Grey Ogre with upside, let's be fair.
True, it is a Grey Ogre with a very relevant ability. It's still
Gotta
a
give
Grey
him
Ogre.
upside.
It's still a Grey Ogre.
A Grey Ogre's still a Grey Ogre, no matter how you paint it.
Well, you can't paint it as protection from colors.
No, I was specifically talking about Gray Ogre.
But it's
which
always...
can be painted. I'm not wrong.
You know, you criticize my jokes.
Yeah, but mine made sense.
It really didn't.
But it did. Totally did.
Okay, so we're gonna head into...
Painter Servant can paint it. That's true.
I guess Painter Servant, you
Boom.
got me. Affected, not you affected.
Everybody is on my side.
Well, it's because they know my jokes don't need to be, they don't need any validation.
That's not nice. So, did you bring this in?
Oh, that's the joke. Got it. That's the thing Dylan was talking about.
Oh, okay. Because TJ was like, I like your prop. And I'm like, I did not bring that. That was here when I got here.
No, this is Dylan's.
Oh, this is Dylan's.
No, it's mine now.
It is upon your face, it is yours.
Yep. So, heading into game 2, TJ on the play. That hand was actually pretty good for TJ, and it would have won on turn 4. But Tom decided to win a turn earlier.
That's what happens when you have double Lotus Bloom.
Yeah, that's also what happens when you when you're playing actually a pretty good matchup. I actually do think that.
Really? That's your.
Of course, everyone's gonna vote for Chat.
Coleman, Bryce, or Chat. Hurtful.
Yeah, it's Chat's gonna tell you.
That's so hurtful.
Why isn't TJ playing Burn? Because TJ doesn't like losing to Death Shadow.
That's fair.
That's why he's not playing Burn right now. Even though I do think Burn's actually a pretty solid choice. You don't have a good matchup against Death Shadow or the Company deck, and that's not nothing.
So TJ taking a look at his opener, it looks like a Galvanic Blast, a Mox Opal, maybe 2 Galvanic Blasts.
That looks like
yeah, he's sending it back.
Yeah.
That definitely looked like.
What's up, E-Hutch? 112.
What's new? Lots of things. We found out how to make the microphone work. Go team.
I also am now Shredder.
Apparently. Yeah, he's Shredder now.
So you weren't just you weren't going with the lantern jokes today?
No lantern jokes?
No, because
oh, look at that. Chat 5 Bryce 1 Coleman 0. I beat Coleman, that's what matters.
Like I said, I don't need validation for my jokes.
You don't. I do. Keep giving me validation.
Oh, in that case, go ahead. But anyway, no lantern jokes, or at least not the typical lantern jokes. Now I'm just shredding you. Yes.
Nope. Nope. See, I was going to like Green Lantern. He's a superhero that's green. The Ninja Turtles are green and sort of superheroes.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's where my mind was going the entire time there, and I'm like, huh?
Oh, Thoughtseize from TJ. However, it looks like Tom.
It's a solid start.
Didn't port in the ley lines, which makes sense. You don't want to do that against Infinity. And
I think you take the Lotus Bloom.
Yeah, I was gonna say another one-lander. You definitely take that Lotus Bloom.
Yeah, Lotus Bloom looks like what you should take here.
I just realized my hair is sticking over this, and it looks really weird.
It looks funny.
Okay, that's pretty good. So it looks like
the serum fish.
So that to me demonstrates that TJ thinks this game is going to be over before the Lotus Bloom can come off suspend.
He's pointing to an Inkmoth Nexus in his hand.
Saying
I should have played this turn 1.
Okay. And we're just gonna
drew
the Thoughtseize roll.
Classic
It comes back to haunt you. That's why you never play Thoughtseize.
Oh,
they're always gonna draw it.
Thoughtseize.
Or what you do is you take the worst card in their hand. That way they draw it.
That way they draw. Darn it!
Yeah. So
drew into a second Lotus Bloom. This is not looking good.
No, but at the same time,
TJ gets his Inkmoth Nexus in play and a
Memnite. And what's his payoff card for this? Doesn't look like he has one.
He's going to attack.
Looks like he had a. Looks like he was relying on the Thoughtseize to try to stall the game out, and looks like Tom's not gonna say no sir on that. Gonna play a Temple of Deceit. He is gonna get to scry one.
So I like the temples in Ad Nauseam. I'm not sure if I advocate playing, like the 8 that some lists play.
Sure.
I think I like 4, maybe 5. I don't think I want too many.
I'm a huge fan of temples. I'm just a huge fan of all the temples. I even like the blue-red one a lot.
What about Temple of Till?
I like
that
Temple Bell.
Ah,
Temple Bell is a good one.
That is a good one.
That's a
You're
very
correct.
good one.
It's a solid choice for a good temple.
So TJ, he's not really finding a lot of action. He's doing a lot of things, but those things
he's
may not
really
end up being
spinning his
relevant.
wheels.
He's spinning a lot of things. He tried spinning. Now he's gonna wonder if it's
And
a good
attack
trick.
you for 2 poison and a damage, getting in there on both fronts. And you know what? Looks like your prediction is coming true. You jinxed TJ.
I didn't do.
Everybody, this is Coleman's fault that TJ's losing.
Well, I didn't know that until now, but here we are. Yep, just gonna.
So he doesn't have white mana currently to play this Phyrexian Unlife that he has, and I don't think he's drawn into an Ad Nauseam yet.
But he does have the spoils.
He does have spoils.
So the spoils.
Okay, here we go.
And
Play
actually,
this.
he can just play the Unlife right now if he wants to. It looks like
He could.
Tom is he's gonna wait another turn for it, which makes sense. He's not really worried. I guess the card you'd be worried about is maybe a well, not the cards in TJ's hand is what cards you have to worry about.
Mountain Moxopole
Yeah, it really looks like TJ was relying on that Thoughtseize
to get him there.
to get him, and it didn't work for a couple of reasons.
Animate this guy. Attack you. Do the same thing as last time. Pump it.
Yep, we're gonna go to 4 poison, but unfortunately, this is not enough. What is that card with the old design? That is an Ornithopter. I
That
believe
is an Ornithopter. It is an Antiquities
Ornithopter.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the flying machine. So these Lotus Blooms gonna come off suspend, and
There they are. I'm
Actually,
gonna do
also have
this,
Angel's
cast
Grace,
Angel's
so-
Grace.
we're gonna win anyway.
Cast Spoils of the Vault. With black. Go get Ad Nauseam and kill you.
You know, what if he named Mindslaver?
Then you put a Death Shadow into play, give it haste and attack.
Or just fling it.
That works too.
Alright, so I believe he did name Ad Nauseam. TJ realizing that, yep, we are under a camera. So, there it
Hey, look,
is.
there's Ad Nauseam.
So,
Darn it, it
we
wasn't enough.
What did we exile? We exiled nothing relevant. A Pact of Negation is the only card that's relevant there. Yeah, it doesn't look like we did. We found anything that's important.
Crack this. Cast Ad Nauseam.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna cast Ad Nauseam. We're gonna flip our entire deck over.
So TJ playing this one out for the crowd so that you guys can see the super sweet combo. He's at like -1,000,000.
Can't go negative.
I can't go negative, are you
Can't
sure?
go negative. Pretty sure.
Are you sure? What if I keep clicking? It doesn't change anything.
Yep. Alright, and then it looks like we are gonna go with the Lightning Storm.
Lightning
And
Storm kill
TJ
ya.
is going to scoop it all up.
Indeed. Well, that's it for our first match of round 1, but I'm sure that we can get something else.
Yeah.
Maybe TJ can find something for us.
Maybe.
In the meantime,
well, I
we're gonna
can tell
bring
you
it-
what he didn't find.
we're gonna bring it right back up to the desk place news. Us.
Thingy.
Boom. Welcome back. Thank you everyone for being here. It's so great to have you. My name is Bryce. We just watched a fantastic match of Affinity versus Ad Nauseam. So Ad Nauseam taking it down in 2. Coleman with the prediction. He beat me on that one. So we'll keep a running tally in my head tonight. Coleman 1, Bryce 0. Okay. But we're going to try to get you guys another fantastic match here because that was a quick one and I did not start the timer. You know what? I didn't start the timer. Let's do that real quick. I'm going to look at that. How much time's left?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Cool. I didn't start the timer. Boom. Now it's fixed. Coleman 1-0, Bryce 0-1, DJ 0-1. That's true. That's true. So we'll see if we can find Living End out there. But yeah, Coleman's going to see what he can find for us, and we'll see what we can get for you. In the meantime, let's see if there's anything in the chat to be talking about. So yeah, it looks like I won the poll because chat doesn't actually count. So my jokes are the best. That's good to know. Doro made a bad joke, but that happens. That's just Doro. So what's going on with all you guys? Modern had a sweet weekend of a couple of a big event as well as a Grand Prix. So what do you guys think about what happened there? I know that a lot of people have been talking about the affinity list that was running the single collected company for some reason because Japanese players are crazy. 2 words, cat dragon. That's true. That's true. I mean, you don't have to leave. You just don't count in the poll. That was a technical doesn't exist.
I hear Peach is asking about the Rogues Gallery.
That's true.
Peach, send me a whisper on Twitch. We'll talk.
So send that to Red Baron MTG.
How about them affinity plays?
Yeah, you lost.
I did lose horribly.
It was bad.
I mean, he did have a kill in his opening hand. I thought he could keep it. That was maybe wrong, but I don't think I was gonna win anyway.
Yeah, I mean the fact that he drew the Serum Visions and then drew the second Lotus Bloom off of the Serum Vision, like Coleman and I were both on take Lotus Bloom.
I was really considering it, except the Serum Visions made me think, maybe not.
Yeah, but then he just draws the Serum Visions again, draws an additional Lotus Bloom. Exactly. So anything that we chose wouldn't have mattered. It's all good. But officially, Coleman is 1-0 because he predicted ad nauseum 2-0 against you.
That's
I'm
a really
0-1
good
because I predicted you in 3.
That's a bad prediction.
And
I appreciate that. That's really nice of you.
So Coleman's 1-0, I'm 0-1, you're 0-1. It all works out.
We're tied then. We're tied then. That sounds
exactly.
Easy. Chat, you're all amazing. I'm gonna play 1 round, maybe. I don't think I can squeeze in a third. And then I'm gonna go celebrate my buddy's birthday. I'm very excited about it. This is gonna be the first time I saw him since the last time that I
the first time you've seen him since the last time you saw him.
No, like there was a lot, like 6 months or something like this. I jumped out of the booth for like 2 minutes. That was like the last time I
remember
saw him. It was fun. You were here.
I was.
All right, everybody. I won't impede on what you got going on.
Coleman's gonna see if he can find us another match. I think. So if you want to help him out, your tie is pretty loose. Maybe that's what problem. Maybe that's what problem. Yeah, maybe that's what went wrong. You're
That's what problemed.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, I caught that.
I can words real good.
Ooh, my goodness, that was sloppy. All right.
All right. See ya. So, what about 2 Blue-White X mid-range in the top 8? Yeah, that was interesting. I think that it's kind of cool that the control decks are kind of getting their spot back in Modern. What's up, Coleman? What'd you find? Anything?
I found a lot of things.
So, any cool decks out there?
There's an Esper control deck.
Ooh.
There are no Ninja Turtles.
No Ninja. So
I
hold on.
checked.
Is the Esper control deck playing Glorybound Initiate?
I don't know. That's actually what I was going to ask about.
Dang it!
I saw that
We
list
need
too.
to know.
I saw that list too.
Oh yeah. So TJ came in. We talked about how you're 1-0, I'm 0-1, and TJ's 0-1. And we talked about how
Facing the wall is Waylon on elves.
Waylon. How do you spell that?
Waylon.
And his opponent is Luke on the Jeskai.
The Jeskai?
The Jeskai.
As opposed to not the Jeskai?
He's not the Jeskai. I'm the Jeskai.
What's my last name?
What's my last name?
Spy Kid memes.
What game are we on?
It's game 3, I assume.
Game 3.
Game 3?
Name right? Yeah, it's 3. You got his name right?
I'm pretty sure I've got your name right.
No.
Ian, not Owen.
See?
You know what? I blame TJ. He didn't tell me.
He didn't stop us. That's true. Elves, we're gonna do. That work?
Well, this.
What are you?
Not
No,
right.
no. I'm
No,
going with that one.
All right.
And what do you think for Jeskai?
Spellcaller.
Is
I
he
know
running
for a fact
Spellcaller?
he has it. It's not really
Alright.
control deck, it's more mid-rangey, but... Sure, why not?
All right, we're gonna head down for Game 3 of Jeskai deck versus Elves.
Yeah.
See you down there.
All right,
What
you guys
up?
are good to go.
We back.
They're good to go. They're good to go, man.
They're good to go. You heard Coleman.
They're
He
good
said
to
it.
go.
So, Luke with
Give us
him. That was good. That was
Yeah.
7 months in a
That's
row. Thank you so much for being here with us for those lovely 7 months.
Yeah, that's that
We
many right
appreciate
there.
you. We appreciate you.
Just for you, and for anyone who's resubs tonight, or just subs tonight, you get 2 high fives.
Boom.
As opposed to the normal one. It's a buy one, get one free deal. You don't
Should
even have to buy one.
Glorybound Initiate is an Esper control. Come on. Esper. Not Jeskai. Esper. Oh my gosh, is there some meeting that's going on Sunday, Tevin? I didn't know about it. Why did nobody tell me?
Well, we would tell you,
Now you have.
but, way to go, Tevin. You ruined the surprise. So, Elvish Mystic come down for
Soiled it!
And Luke's gonna draw Ancestral Visions for his draw step.
Score.
Yep.
So he can go get, like, a Steam Vents here, which is probably what he wants when
So
he's
Luke
got...
boarded in Dispel is very afraid of Collected Company, I have to imagine.
That seems likely.
Yeah. So, what else is he gonna do? Looks like he is gonna suspend that vision. He's really scared of Collected Company. He's also boarded in Negate.
Alright, Serum Visions it is.
Negate not super strong against the deck that's playing a lot of creatures.
Maybe he saw something in games 1 and 2 that made him want it. As Tevin said, Waylon's list is a little untraditional.
True.
So I'm not sure what he might have. He might have some sort of...
It looks like Luke is
know.
electing not to suspend the vision. Instead, gonna go for a bolt on that Elvish Mystic.
Well, he's saving the serum, the
actually
ancestral
is-
vision for his, as foretold, obviously.
Oh, obviously. But
Everyone
it
does
is going to
that.
look like it's going to work out because
He
although
does not
both
have...
players are stalling on lands,
Yep. So Waylon on one land, Luke stuck on 2 here.
and whoever finds, it looks like Waylon's going to find a Woodland Cemetery.
It's a good one. Gives him some
What
black
else are we
mana
gonna
for,
find here?
like, Shaman, I guess.
Well, here's another Elvish Mystic. Waylon not shy on these
And-
mana dorks.
Elvish Visionary.
Yep. Also, kind of resilient to that Staticaster that Luke has in hand.
That is true, but I mean, Staticaster is still pretty powerful. So Luke also brought in Wear Tear. What could that be for?
Choke?
Could be.
I don't know. Elf sideboards are always interesting,
That is true.
especially the ones with black. Because I know the ones that play with green, and it looks like we have Nykthos out of
Nykthos Shrine
Waylon, so he's
Hollow Yoshi with the 7-month resub. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
your 2 high fives will arrive at your doorstep. Actually,
Yeah, he'll deliver them himself.
maybe not myself, but I know the guy who will.
Him. Specifically Coleman.
Mhm.
Show up to your place of residence.
That's
And
that's
double
2
high five.
high fives. They are redeemable if you ever meet any of us
That's true. That's true.
at an event or just on the street.
Which, speaking of, I'll be at GP Vegas.
I will be at Vegas too.
GP Vegas! So will TJ, I guess, if you want to meet him. or
Okay,
whatever.
so it looks like this is gonna be the first card that Waylon plays that's not in your traditional Elves list.
Dwynen.
Guilt Leaf Dane.
Wow. So he went Dwynen's Elite into Dwynen.
That would make sense that the elites are there before
The Elite had to
Dane.
make sure the way was clear.
Mhm.
But then, yeah, Luke has not drawn land number 3 yet.
But he did draw Spellcaller.
Spellqueller, sweet. If you have 3 lands.
I was gonna say if you can cast it, it's a very cool card.
You'll be there, Tom Hanks Ghost? Can't wait to see you.
But will the real Tom Hanks be there?
It's Vegas, so maybe.
All right, Nettle Sentinel gonna come down
I'm going
for
to attack with a lot of duders.
But
Oh,
now
Luke's
we've come to
17,
the
I
classic elf strategy of, well, I don't really get to go wide. I'm just gonna turn all my creatures sideways anyway, see if it works. Most of the time it does.
should. Attack for 4. Nice.
So
I pronounce it Dwynen.
It's Dwynen. There's a Y there. It's Dwynen.
It's not Dwynen, it's Dwynen.
Yeah, exactly. Your opponents are going to be whining about your Dwynen delete.
And also your Dwynen Guiltleaf Dane.
Those are the
Oh,
two.
sweet. Another 3-mana card.
Man, when he hits that third land, he's going to play so many cards that might not matter.
I can't wait to see him not draw a land off of his Ancestral.
That won't happen. He's not me.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure Luke is not, in fact, me.
Looks like you.
I would not play an Is It Staticaster.
Really?
I've been wrecked by that card too many times. It's a little
So
bit
you
of
just won't
PTSD.
play. It's the same as like with Tron lands where you just
No,
won't play
Tron
those?
lands are different. Tron lands are a different story.
What's the story with Tron lands?
I just hate them.
Oh.
Alright, so just gonna turn them all sideways
So
again.
that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, Luke gonna fall all the way down to 7. Waylon is he's looking like he has quite the grasp on this game.
All right. Here's the Ancestral. I'm going to target me.
Alright, so we're gonna draw 3 cards. We did find 3 lands.
3
actually.
lands. 4 lands.
All
There
right.
they are.
Yep.
We found them. We did it, everybody. We did it, chat.
So we are gonna find lands, but unfortunately Luke is gonna have to discard.
Looks like he's thinking of discarding some lands.
Bold strategy.
I drew the lands. Now I'm going to get rid of them because That's a good reason. Right?
That's
Because,
pretty good reason. Because
I feel like it's a good enough reason.
Nettle Signal doesn't untap.
You got it. You just gotta pay attention and wait.
Paying attention.
Just
Who
gotta
does
be
that?
Patient.
Have you seen me play?
Patient. Be patient.
Sorry, I'm actually
Like you have
broke.
to pay attention, so you have to be patient. Nailed it.
This sounds like a bit from Glengarry Glen Ross. Gotta be paying it forward.
Probably. Alright, here's 4 mana
And we're gonna play an Azuri,
for 1 too much mana.
but doesn't matter. Yep, Spellquire gonna take that
Spell
down.
Quelled.
It's gonna queller all the spells.
Get
or at least
Quelled
the one
spell.
that matters right now.
And so now, if Waylon attacks, Luke
Which
can
he
block
is.
the 2/2. Take 4, go to 3, and still be alive.
Oh, alive is one way to put it.
He is still alive.
Yeah, not dead is the other way to put that.
And
actually.
believe me, he is still alive. So he can flash in, is it Staticaster, block 2
Sure.
creatures, and then ping another one. So
And he's gonna go fall down to 2.
So he'll fall to 2.
But he does have the Path to Exile to try to take that down.
That's true.
He also has Cryptic Command, so maybe Luke's not out of this game.
We could see the Jeskai deck stabilize.
Yeah, it would
So-
be it'd be quite the thing to be stuck on 2 lands for about 4 turns and then stabilize.
I mean, I've done it. Jeskai does it. So
Elvish
Jeskai
Harbinger.
does. Ooh.
That is actually a pretty solid card for Waylon to have because it's going to force Luke to.
So could this be fetch for basic planes? And then Cryptic Command, tap your team counter
Well,
it?
I would actually be shocked if he searched for a Shockland.
I would be very shocked as well, just like Luke would be.
No, Luke would be dead,
That's also true.
so he wouldn't be shocked. He'd just be dead. But it looks.
So does he fetch basic planes or basic island?
I think you just get Basic Island.
It depends on if he's playing Supreme Verdict, where you might want a second white if you draw Supreme Verdict next turn.
No, he's got the Sacred Fountain in hand already, so he doesn't have to worry about that.
Well, he's at 2, so you can't just shock and play that.
No, you can shock it. Totally shock it.
You can, and then you die, and you can't
True.
play your Supreme Verdict.
Looks like we're going to see a counter and tap your team.
Not that I would play Supreme Verdict on this board, where you have a Spell Queller with an Azuri under it.
Although you have a Path Exile in hand, so maybe actually
You
that's
do.
not horrible.
So, I mean, maybe that's a reason why you would want that white source. Drew a Hallowed Fountain.
Still
Still a
holding.
solid draw.
Yep, still has the negate. Didn't discard it when he had the chance.
So he must really know that Waylon is playing some sort of thing
Non-creature
that
spell.
he wants to stab.
Yeah,
Just
be
stab it.
that Collected Company, Court of Calling, or even
Alright,
possibly.
here's the attack, and we've got... Is it Staticaster? Is it a Staticaster?
No, actually, it's not a static caster.
It's not?
It can't play guitar.
Oh. Well, it's not a guitar.
No, sorry, that's the Stratocaster. My apologies.
Got it.
This is much more interesting.
Yeah. This one is all staticky. Luke will take 1 and fall to 1.
All right, now
Could we see the Jeskai deck
I was gonna say that would be a
stabilize?
perfect place for Waylon to
Snapcaster
have,
Mage, a
tap Shaman of the
fantastic
Pack.
draw.
Shaman of the Pack there for Waylon. Would have won the game,
Kill you.
but yeah, that would have been very good.
Good night, Peach Squeeze Altars. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. See you next time. Win some matches.
Just because I wasn't planning on it.
We'll make our predictions for the next one and see how that goes.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on winning some matches tonight, but since you said something,
Boom.
definitely going to now. So an Archdruid,
Elvish Archdruid.
that is gonna get sent on a path to not here. I believe is the technical terminology.
It is going to be exiled.
Yeah, it's not going to be sent to the graveyard.
And Luke punished for killing the Llanowar elves last turn.
Yep.
Alright, Path to Exile on your Elvish Archdruid. And then I'm going to ping down your Elvish Mystic. With my... Is it Staticaster? That sounds like a good turn.
That
Take no
does not
damage.
seem bad.
It's good to take no damage when you're on 0 life. When you're on 1 life.
It's almost, well, I assume he has, what's the word I'm looking for here? Angel's Grace? I assume everyone has Angel's Grace.
That's a good card to have.
Yeah, I always play around it. And then I always lose because I play around a card they don't have.
Yeah, that seems weird to play around it when you're not playing against someone who's on ad nauseum.
Yeah, true. What is the card between the Archdruid and the Visionary? That's actually...
An elf token.
That is an elf token from Dwynen's Elite. We have a token binder out there, but
We do.
They apparently just don't want to use it because they're cooler than us or something.
Whoa. Just that guy's...
Yeah.
Not that guy. This Magic game looks like fun. How do I play it? Well, that's a great question, Red Baron.
Have you tried not keeping that opening hand you kept?
That's a good way to
I'm
look
going to
at it.
keep getting on you about that. Because you still probably should have gone to 5. So Spellcaller...
It's a little harsh, but...
I still think you should have gone to 5.
Spellcaller getting feisty.
Yeah, it's almost... it has this... it has the same mana cost as a Geist of Saint Draft.
So it's feeling feisty and geisty?
Yes, it does not deal as much damage.
No. Well, it deals
But-
exactly the same amount of damage.
Oh, as Geist of Saint Draft. That's
Yeah.
actually true.
Just not the
Just not the
token that
angel
Geist makes.
token. But yeah, it's looking to
Oh boy.
Luke. I guess if I'm Luke, I'm definitely thinking, hey, I've got
He's got a Snapcaster Mage in hand.
yeah, that Snapcaster is going to look to maybe target the Cryptic.
Snap
command.
Cryptic at some point. Seems likely.
I think Luke's probably looking for Lightning Helix if he was looking for any card.
And kill that, untap. Okay,
And it looks like
we're back
Waylon
to
just
Luke.
passed. Okay, gonna drop
Got
basic
his-
planes.
got his basic snow-covered plains.
Is this game like anything like the Dragon Ball Z trading card game?
I can't tell you. I haven't played Dragon Ball Z.
Well, I can tell you there's going to be a lot of Kaiokens.
What about Hadoukens?
See, I know you know that's not Dragon Ball Z. I know you know that.
How could you know that?
because just
You
because
don't know me.
No, I know
You
your
don't
name.
know my game.
I know your name and your story.
Oh, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Darn it. All right, Waylon down to 12. We've
Yeah,
got
it
the
looks
Jeskai
like
deck
he's
stabilized
just-
at 1.
He's drawn a lot of.
Drawn like
Non-action.
sweet fetch land while at 1 life.
Dude, that's so good. When he plays that Urborg, it's gonna look so good.
You're jealous of TJ's cool bit badge. Don't be.
Ooh, that's harsh. So Waylon found a shaman, but that's gonna get Snapcaster.
Good old
Cryptics.
ShamWow.
It's gonna see Cryptic Command.
Cryptic counter, and I will draw a card.
Actually,
probably.
I might actually bounce the Snapcaster.
Bouncing Snapcaster seems
But
right.
looks like Luke's selecting just
But
to
now he
draw
gets to
a card.
attack for 4 and put his opponent
Because
onto
hey,
a...
you could draw a Snapcaster Mage. And we're gonna Serum Visions from Luke. Gonna draw a card. Find Lightning
Drew a
Helix.
Lightning Helix. That's exactly
So,
what he wanted
yeah, that
to
is
see
exactly what he wants to see.
there. Yep, Lightning Helix is going to get him
Yeah, I was gonna say, and you may as well
out
do
of
it
range.
right now
Helix you.
because you've got a Cord or a Company.
Oh, does he
Covered
have?
with the
Does he
tape.
have Restoration Angel, Flicker, Snapcaster Mage, Helix you? He does. Boom, Jeskai taking it down. Look at that.
Ooh, man. that was-
Wowza.
Oh, didn't even go for the
Just
Helix.
went
Just
for
went
the
for the
bolt.
bolt.
Solid.
That is really good. Of course, Waylon. I think
That was great.
when your opponent's at 1 life, maybe not lands.
Yeah, drawing lands kind of.
Yeah,
Tough.
looks like he drew 3 lands in a row.
Yeah, but you know, so Luke talking about his negate and his wear tear. We're not sure what he saw in the previous 2 games to
Yeah,
make him
man.
have that, but
Now I really want to know what he saw.
well, you know, you're about to head out to see if maybe there's one more game we can play.
True.
so maybe you can ask him.
And Luke won't tell me because he's Luke.
Probably.
Probably.
Anyway, we'll see you up at the booth. All right. And we're back. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Who won? It was Jeskai deck, as I called it. It was Jeskai control. Jeskai taking that one down. In 3, so this round we saw Affinity lose in 2 to Ad Nauseam, and we saw Jeskai take down Elves in 3. So, a couple of great matches. We're going to see if there's maybe one more game we can grab for you. But, you know, it hates control. Nice. All is right with the world. How can you hate control and think that Jeskai winning makes everything right with the world? How's it going, Miffy? Thanks for being here. Good to see ya. So, we've got 3 more rounds of Modern coming up for you here tonight, so hopefully you can stay and hang out with us. Any advice for a combo player looking to play a bit fairer in Modern? That's a great question. If you're looking for a more fair combo deck, I don't know what kind of combo decks you've been playing. You can play like Ad Nauseam. That's a pretty close to fair combo deck. You could play Blue Red Storm. That one is at this point fairly fair because of the fact that it relies on its creatures so much. But if you're looking to just full on fair it up, you could play something like Death Shadow. You could play Eldrazi Tron, Bant Eldrazi. There are lots of decks to play in Modern, and that's one of the great things about the format is there are so many things to do. You could also play something like Titan Shift. That's still got kind of a combo type thing. So 6 words. Sure, we'll play some 6 words. Give me some 6 words questions. I'll see if I can answer them in 6 words. Boom. Death and Taxes. Death and Taxes is a decent choice. I don't know if that would be where I would go from being a combo player to playing Death and Taxes, but it's a solid choice. Ramp? What? Why is Ramp you? Titan Shift is fun. You could also just play Breach Titan. That's also a choice. 6 words. What's your favorite phrase that is 7 words or longer? anyone that is that length. Boom. Eldrazi is about as fair as you get in Modern these days. Same thing with Death Shadow. There, it's pretty fair as well. You can counter your combo cards. Okay. You could play like the current Abzan Company lists with Devoted Druid and Vizier of Remedies. You could play something like that. That one's a decent combo-ish deck. You got out paradoxed. Not sure what you mean. Yeah, Alexis Bros, I'm with Tevin here. I'm pretty sure that the most fair deck in Modern currently is like the Death Shadow decks, and they're the best decks. So, 6 words. Why don't people play Disrupting Shoal? Too many varied mana costs exist. Got it. Bant Humans is a fair combo light deck. That's true. If you play the Bant Company deck, it's got a combo built into it. That's part of Modern. Sometimes you just have to have the ability to win a very, very quick game. 6 words. Why isn't Mana Tithe played? White counterspells don't end well. I mean, if you think about it, Reed Duke just top 8'd the SCG Open that was Modern with pretty straightforward Jund, so you can't say that fair decks are bad because they can do what they want. As far as the Modern format goes, Death Shadow is a fair deck. If that makes sense. What up, Killing Frenzy? What up yourself? How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well. It's going pretty good. How do you stop Storm? It seems that they reset easy. So the way to stop the Storm deck in Modern is you kill their creatures, because they're very dependent on Baral and Goblin Electromancer. So if you keep those off the board, they're a lot slower, and you should be able to beat them before they beat you. Eidolon of Rhetoric is a good one. That is true. So, we've been playing a little bit of 6 words as well as just answering random questions.
I like answering random questions.
So, 6 words. How do you define fair in Modern? Because that's a really good one, and I don't think I can answer it in 6 words.
Hold on, I'm processing it in my head. Interactivity versus speed and other things.
Just vague enough to work.
Yep.
Alright, 6 words. Most needed cards. Are you talking like needed as in needed to start a Modern collection, I would guess?
Yeah, Path to Exile. Thoughtseize.
Fetches. Shocks. Basically the land base.
Yeah, true. You got the lands, I'll get the spells.
Nice.
Path, Inquisition, Thoughtseize. Push, I guess.
Maybe Bolt.
Visions. Bolt.
Okay. What happened to Coleman? Did you sleep in the sun? Apparently I think you look tan.
Well, I do tan, but also I played softball and forgot to put on sunscreen. So that's what happened to me. You can also see that on my arms. All right, round dos.
Round 2. Let's do this. Find me a sweet match.
I'll find you a match, and you can decide if it's sweet.
Good enough. Coleman is a red mage now, only in his burnt skin. Most uninteractive decks are unfair. That's definitely true. But I mean, things like Lantern, it's not. I guess never mind. I'm wrong about that. Lantern's like the epitome of interaction. Is blue-white control or blue-white-black better due to access to discard and push? So right now it seems like blue-white control is the better deck. It's been performing better overall. Hey, Nightblade. Nice to see you. Thanks for the host. I see that. Good on you. But blue-white is overall the better deck right now. Esper has not really gotten there in Modern at any point. It's just one of those things where it's just never been the deck that does well. So I would say blue-white control is better than Esper right now.
I agree.
All right, so it looked like Ryan.
Yeah, and Luke's coming back for round 2.
Okay, Ryan is on. What's he on? Burn or Tron?
Neither.
Or what?
Hold on. Green-red hybrid card. Yeah.
What is he on?
Hold on.
Just tell me what he's
Bushwhacker.
on. Okay.
Green-red hybrid card, Burning Tree Emissary.
Is there an H in Whacker?
Yes.
Nailed it. I don't even have to change Luke's thing over here.
Yeah, he even starts at 1 life because that's the way that that magic works.
Makes the game real easy for Zoo.
I was gonna say Burn becomes the best and the worst format card in, deck in the format. I mean, I can talk today.
I'm gonna do that.
How is
Save
everything, Nightblade?
How is everything? Everything is good.
And would you say everything is awesome?
No. I would sing it, but I wouldn't say it.
Okay. Would you say that everything is better when you're part of a team?
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Yeah, I've heard it both ways.
Anyway, we're gonna head down for this awesome match. We'll see you down there. And we're back. Didn't Nesperless place well at GP Kobe? Yes, but that's Japanese magic, and we don't put much stock in Japanese magic.
What, you don't think that Collective
It's not
Company
bad,
belongs
it's just-
in an affinity deck?
One of Coco, like I was like,
And
I'm not
go-
sure if it's genius or just plain stupid.
Or both. It can be
It's
both,
probably both.
actually.
It's stupid genius.
Yeah, it is stupid genius.
We don't talk about that. Exactly.
Talk about what? I don't know. I don't understand.
Oh,
All right.
place the matchup bets.
I'm taking Jeskai.
You're taking Jeskai in
Say 3.
Jeskai in 3. Okay, I think I'm also going to go Jeskai in 3.
The access to Lightning Helix is
Yep.
huge. Also, Spellquire blocks a surprisingly high amount of Ryan's creatures.
Very true. Very true. Yeah.
Logic not looking super hot, especially since Luke went for basic planes. But well, here's one.
Okay. Burning
And
Tree Emissary.
I assume we have the Bushwhacker.
Manamorphose.
Solid
Storm count,
redraw. Gonna grape shot him out of the game, and it looks like you found an herbalist. You know, you wanted to probably do that in the reverse order. So it looks like we are just gonna
And
see Surge
Whacker.
out. Reckless Bushwhacker.
And we're going to see an attack for 5 coming across at Luke here.
Yeah, Luke's gonna
So it's
fall
gonna
all
take
the way
him-
down to 12. And he's gonna untap and hopefully he has a 3rd land, because he's had a problem with that before. He does draw Lightning Helix.
He does have a 3rd lane, and he has Lightning Helix. Lightning
So-
Helix, as you mentioned, the most important card in the matchup, able
Yeah.
to kill a creature and gain him life which is just the most important thing in the match.
Yeah, but you know what the worst card in the matchup, or at least close to it, is?
Remand,
Yeah, you know how many he's got in hand?
2.
Yeah, not looking so hot.
He also has a Logic Knot.
Or a Logic, yes.
Helix your Burning Tree, take 2.
So end up gaining
So-
1 life.
Gain 1 to 13.
And Ryan is actually going to be fetching here. I have to imagine he's going to go after that shock. Oh, he's going to go get a Dryad Arbor. Swerved me.
Okay.
He bet a red and a blue and he swerved me. Alright, here comes Hidden Herbalist.
Hidden Herbalist. Okay.
And a Wild Mikado.
He had a green floating. He didn't use it.
He's so bad. Alright, so if Luke had... I was going to say, if he had a verdict, it would be
Well,
incredible.
he drew land number 4
so now he
and
can
has Snapcaster in
I was
hand.
going to say, now he can Snap Helix,
Snap Helix.
the Wild Mikado, and it's...
Yep.
looking actually a lot better, and looks like Luke is going to pass the turn. This is going to open him up to a target.
Snapcaster Helix kills Wild Mikado as well as blocks one of these 2 power creatures.
This is going to open him up to either Snapcaster or Quarkland Rampager.
Or a Tarkus command.
Or a Target. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, sorry.
Yeah, I was like Snapcaster.
Yeah, well, the Snapcaster is going to block, so... Alright, it's going to eat a lightning bolt.
Gonna
so-
take 5, so he's gonna take 2 down to 11.
Yeah, he's going to gain 3, then lose 5. Gonna untap, we're going to find Vendilion Click. Oh, Spell Snare.
Spell Snare.
Would have been
okay.
good on. It would have been good on turn.
This
You know,
is-
not now.
Yeah, this is not going well now.
Oh,
Why
no.
is Van Eldrazi
Oh,
gone
no.
from Modern? Months ago, it was like the best deck.
Mostly because Eldrazi Tron does exactly what Banch Eldrazi wants to do, only better.
Yeah, it doesn't take so much damage. from
It's a lot more
doesn't take damage from
complicated
its
than
lands,
that,
kind of stuff.
but
So
it is what it is.
Remand your Narnum
So we're
Renegade.
gonna cycle Remand,
Remand your Narnum Renegade. Oh, he didn't cast it again.
and we're gonna draw
'Cause he has a
Path
bolt.
Exile and a land. So, well, that Path Exile is gonna end up being
So
not horrible.
Ryan's gonna bolt here in the end.
And I have to imagine this Remand is gonna get fired off. You got to take your opportunities where you can to at least cycle it.
Do you remand it or do you logic knot it?
Well,
'Cause
that's
you
the
have logic knot.
that's the beauty of both. You can actually do
you can do
this
both.
next
Yeah,
turn.
that's true.
That is why I love me some logic knots. They're almost as good as garlic knots.
An attack for 5. Path to Exile going to take out the Herbalist.
Alright, and then we're gonna say no blocks on the other guys.
Take 3 down to 3, and now there's this lovely lightning bolt.
is gonna get logic knot. Knotted? Logic
Knot.
knit?
Logic.
I like logic knit.
It's gonna get logicked.
It's gonna realize, man, what am I doing with my life?
Man, I shouldn't be doing this.
I
can't
was
sit here
a
and attack
doctor
people.
once upon a time.
I was a doctor once.
It's a doctor before, you know.
Oh look, Narnum Renegade.
I wonder where he got that from.
He had it last turn, remember?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it got remanded.
There's a joke I can make about Remand in there somewhere. Hold on. Nope, don't have it. Don't have it.
I mean, you could talk about how all the arcane babbling and arm waving that he did was impressive.
No, arcane babbling describes my everyday life.
True dat.
Alright, so drawing engineer explosives, that is gonna... It's funny enough, Ryan has got everything on different converted
So
mana costs.
engineered explosives, yeah, not gonna do it. So he can play Vendilion Click. Ooh, Goblin Guide,
This is walking really close into a cryptic command.
and attack you.
And that trigger...
So-
you may as well get a trigger on that.
He can Vendilion Click, target himself, put away this engineered explosives, draw his card.
See,
It's
that's
not a
why you
lightning helix,
let
and there we go.
let the Goblin Guide trigger resolve first.
Yep.
That way you got a shot at drawing an extra land.
Can I rap on stream for you? No. You don't want that.
Off stream though?
You don't want that. Nobody wants to hear me rap. I promise you.
I don't know. I have a distinct lack of gifts in my life.
You want me to sing? Maybe. But I will not rap. Rapping ain't gonna happen.
So Spicy Burb. Actually, the way Vendilion Click is worded, it's look at that player's hand.
And then you reveal the card.
and you reveal the card.
Yep.
So it's not actually that player reveals their hand. It's that you get to look at their hand. So if you target yourself, you can look at your own hand,
Oh boy.
and I'm going to reveal this card.
It's like when you Gitaxian probe yourself, like you used to do when people would play Leyline event.
Oh yeah, you're just like,
you're like probe
this
myself.
card is
Look
this
at that.
hand is
Draw.
crazy. Yeah, exactly.
No, Coleman
Can
can't
I
make
make
Bryce
Bryce
for
rap? I do know some pretty sick editing.
you. You're gonna treat me like one of those like Obama videos.
Oh yeah,
where
it's
you
gonna be
just take
some
all the
bad.
words that
That's
I
gonna be
say.
some bad lip reading in on this.
God.
Yeah, that's totally gonna happen.
Rip probe. It's still legal in Legacy.
Yeah, it's still legal in Vintage.
It's restricted. In
I never. It's not banned.
That's
It is
true.
not banned.
That's true. You get probe yourself when your opponent has Leyline of Sanctity, so you can't target them. And you still want to draw. You have to have a target, so you target yourself.
It's
was
control.
fun.
I agree. That is why I mentioned that you always. So no matter what you do, if you, if say, the Goblin Gate trigger, it's the most. It is simultaneously the best and worst thing for
Because
you.
yeah, if he had like flipped Lightning Helix, he's just like, okay, Vendilion click myself. Blurp.
Yeah, Lightning Helix your guy, and then
Gotcha.
like, right there it was he
Helix
found
your
the
guy,
land.
block your guy.
It was
boom.
land on
I
top,
should-
and if
I
he
should
had a
update,
land.
you know, like life
Whoa,
totals.
that is a hand for Luke. Sorry, just to get back on this, he's got 2 copies of Timely Reinforcements.
Boom. That's how you win. That's how you beat Zoo.
Well, it would be, they are going to be very helpful at keeping his life total pretty high.
Life total nice and chunky high.
Sorry, in my head that's a peanut butter, and I was just like, how is his
Chunky
life
high.
total of peanut butter?
We are in Washington. Chunky high peanut butter.
That sounds like a Ben and Jerry's thing right now. And now I kind of want some ice cream. Whoo! I really want some ice cream now. Thanks, Bryce.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so Ryan's going to fall all the way down to 17. Going to play a Wild Mikado. Luke's going to draw another land. Has access to Dispel and Negate. Now, this is going to look kind of awkward if Ryan goes, Burning Tree, a billion dudes, into Bushwhacker.
True. But double timely reinforcements can do a lot to dig you out of
it,
that.
it totally can. And although it's weird because timely reinforcements feels like it should be pretty good against Death Shadow because it's they're playing some dudes. You're normally behind on dudes. Yet to block, and it's like, no, I'm at like 4. You're at 12. You don't get anything. So we've got an
Attack for
attack.
3, takes him to 15.
Alright, and we are going to fetch, fall down to 14. It's timely reinforcements almost all the way there.
Yes, that is true, Floody Ice. Card Kingdom does stream their Paper Popper tournament, Rags to Riches. If you guys like Popper, make sure you check that out.
Yes, Pauper is a great format.
A fetch down to 13,
Gonna go
likely
get
getting a
probably an
basic island.
Yeah,
And-
just because you have timely reinforcements doesn't mean you get to be Cavalier with your life total.
I like being Cavalier with my life total.
Yeah, but but your mana base doesn't deserve to be still mooned.
Oh!
Oh, Atarka's command. in
Atarka's
response.
commanded.
So he is gonna
Go to
take
10,
3.
but he
is
still
gonna
gets
get 3
he still
dudes.
gets the 3 soldier tokens, so they can block this wild Nactyl.
So how do you feel about just passing there if you're trying? Because if you draw another land, you have access to that dispel. And granted, that may be a little bit of results-oriented thinking.
I mean,
but,
so as far as it goes, you see the Bushwhacker Zoo player
Mhm.
not play anything on turn 2, you have to know it's an Atarka's command.
Yeah, and you have dispel and a negate up. So I think I don't know. Maybe that's just me, and that's because Ryan obviously had a response. But I think I probably would have passed to try to play around a Skullcrack effect. And obviously, it can't be literal Skullcrack because if he did, congratulations. But
But this right here is the exact reason why. Okay, so I assume these tokens are going to jump in front of one of each of these guys, and Luke's going to cast another timely reinforcement section.
Yeah, I have to imagine. This one going to be significantly better than the first.
Okay, so he's going to
This
take
is also
4 down
fine.
to 6.
He also goes. He's going to go back up to 12.
Yeah,
here.
it goes back up to 12.
He is going to
with
get the full
timely.
value on the second time reinforcements. The first one very good. The second one probably even better, honestly.
Very true. So here's timely.
Gonna
All
go
right.
back up to
Get
12.
my
I wonder where
soldiers
their
up
soldiers
to
went.
12. They were just taking a break.
Okay.
They were like, yo, we're going to go on break real quick. We're back in 5.
Labor unions. I remind you of Simba.
Simba.
Well, you know it is great to be king. Just can't wait for it.
So he, there's that whole just can't wait to be king thing.
Mhm.
And then he comes back and he becomes king. And then Lion King 2, it doesn't look like it's that fun.
I don't count Lion King 2 for anything.
But-
There is no Lion King 2.
Hold on. Lion King 2 was actually okay.
We have differing opinions of the word okay.
We do. That's been apparent for a long time, though.
Look, you like Grease 2, okay? Nothing matters.
Grease 2 is great.
Grease 2 is a G word that's not great.
It's great.
It's god awful.
That's so hurtful.
Alright, so Luke's gonna look at, again, 3 lands. That's why I said it's more of a mid-range. That's why I called it more of a mid-range, because...
It's not playing very many lands.
Yeah.
So
and
he's got this lightning helix, so he's gonna be able to take out the
go all the way up to
Connell and
15.
smack this Domri down to 1.
Yeah, well, you know the top card of his library is not a creature, it's a Manamorphose. That's a little awkward. And it looks like we're going to cast it right now,
Manamorphose.
and we're going to
Dispel.
dispel that.
Which spell?
Death Spell?
No, I think it's Dispel.
Oh, I thought it was Dismember.
Oh, no, it's Davenport.
Common misconception, I know.
True.
So the Goblin Guide can reveal Cryptic Command. Drawing a 4-drop when you're stuck on 3 lands, not the greatest place in the world. Unlike Disneyland.
2 at that, 1 at you. Boom. Nailed it.
God, you know, this is just so awkward for Luke. He's making his future timely reinforcements so mediocre.
Right? It's like all he wants to do is
Spell
have it do
Queller
nothing.
hitting that second second Manamorphose.
And because he cast it before combat, Goblin Guide can't get in there.
Yeah. Classic draw Anger of the Gods.
Noise.
We're
Attack
gonna
you
attack
for 2.
for 2. Put Ryan all the way down to 8.
All the way.
All the way.
Not half the way, all the way down to 8.
Yeah.
Half the way down to 8 would be
4?
what? 14?
Yes.
'Cause that's
14.
minus 6, because 12 is all the way to 8.
This
Anyway.
has been your math lesson with Bryce.
Doo-doo-doo.
So we are going to reveal a basic mountain for the Goblin Guide. Luke's going to just say, I'm going to play this
Engineer
Glacial
explosives.
Fortress. This is better.
Noise.
So Luke has to be a little worried about cracking it because Ryan has access to Boros Charm.
This is for 1.
And if Luke goes to crack it and Ryan responds to the Boros Charm, this is going to look a little bit awkward. But it looks like
Boros charm your face.
and it
That
looks like we're
seems
just
like
going
a
to say
bad
put you
plan.
to 7.
Because now Luke should just crack the EE, right?
Although, you know, Ryan is at 3.
Ryan is at 3, and now
And
he's
he's
dead.
going to take the concession option. Not one you see very often.
Alright, so we are well on our way to our prediction of Jeskai in 3.
Sure. Why does he have a life now? That is a good question.
That's a
why
great
TJ has
question.
life now.
TJ actually feels bad that he hasn't been here for 3 weeks in a row.
He just got 100 coins, so he got that one up. That's what happened. He just got the 100 coin.
Okay, I'm back. We're cool. It's all good. Yeah, so no, TJ is not at a work meeting. That is...
TJ
is not playing anymore either. He's now gone.
I was gonna say TJ was playing for 2
He was playing for
rounds?
2 rounds and then heading out to meet his friend who drove 5 hours to be here for his friend's birthday
Yeah.
with him. So it makes sense that
Yeah,
his
TJ
friend driving 5 hours, TJ is going to take the night to go to that.
Yeah, that nerd.
What a jerk. being friendly.
Who does that?
Who needs friends?
Not this guy. Just kidding, you're all my friends.
Is there a Miss TJ? Not that I'm aware of.
Well, I'm trying to break down the logic of that sentence. Is there?
Is there?
You know, one of my friends
made no sense.
it actually graduated with a degree in linguistics, and I want to send him that sentence, just that
is
exact
there?
sentence, and tell him to make sense of that for me. No offense intended. I'm just no. Please do not take offense to that. I'm just, I really want to.
Orinel 18. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well,
Miss you.
have a good night anyway.
Yeah, enjoy your night. We hope to see you again soon.
Is chat gonna have to go full Bismarcky?
No, this guy's name is B. Scott.
Well,
I think.
Never mind. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the Bismarcky song.
All right. A fetch for a basic island.
And we are gonna Serum Visions. Again, he's still trying to find some lightning helixes, but basic island makes it a little awkward.
Basic island makes lightning helix really awkward.
Logic Knot also not as good.
Glacial Fortress, Restoration Angel.
Yeah. Also, having the Logic Knot on the draw is a lot worse than having it on the play against a deck that wants to cast Burning Tree Emissaries. What I need, but you say he's just a friend.
It's true.
But you say he's just a friend. Oh, you.
All right, so
You got
Goblin
what I
Guide
need.
into Curdape means a 3/3 experiment one,
And a trigger
Luke's
on
getting
Goblin
attacked for
Guide,
5.
if Luke can remember it. He
Hey,
did,
look
and we
at that,
found a
and he
lane.
kept a Glacial Fortress. Kept the Glacial Fortress on top, specifically so he could draw it off Goblin Guide. I am sure.
I'm sure, and we're gonna draw a basic island. So those lands that we were missing last game, we're definitely finding them now. Precisely not when he wants them. And Engineered Explosives, for one...
He's a turn away from that, but he's going to be able to take out everything but that experiment one. Because it's got 2 counters on it.
I was
and
going
it
to
can
say,
regenerate itself.
it's going to take out 2 counters on the Experiment one,
Yep.
which is kind of like taking out Experiment one.
Well, here's a trigger.
We're going to find a Timely Reinforcements. How timely? Much reinforcements.
Wow.
I mean, it's a pretty good card.
Alright, so Luke looking at this Path to Exile in his hand, I might use this on the experiment one.
And it looks like Luke
Nope,
is
just
going to
gonna
fall
take
down
7.
to 7. Now the question is, does Luke... Ooh. This is
Bolt you.
bold.
Get
Oh,
dispelled.
you do have the Dispel. Okay, I was going to say, does he want to actually just try to crack the EE or cast Timely?
So with this Scalding Tarn, I think he goes and gets Basic Mountain. I can't imagine he gets anything other than Basic Mountain.
And it looks like Luke's gonna wait a turn. He figures that this explosives is gonna do most of the work
Okay, gets Dryad Arbor.
that the Timely would do.
Yep.
It's gonna. He also has Spellcaller in hand, which is maybe another consideration.
That's very true. That's very true. Spellqueller being a reason for him to keep 3 mana up. But I think this turn is going to be activating Engineered Explosives, so he only takes 1.
True, and we are gonna fall to 6 and hope Ryan doesn't have Double Bolt.
Yep.
Do I love slowly crashing? No, I hate that guy.
Yeah, he's a real jerk.
He's super pretentious.
Thinks he knows better than everybody.
That guy.
Basically the worst.
Yeah, man, he's so bad. Almost as bad as that Twin Out guy.
I think we're not giving Twin Out a fair shake.
He knows what he did.
That's true. He does know what he did.
Yeah. Alright, so we are going to regenerate the
It is
experiment
tapped.
one. It is going to end up tapped. He is...
Oh, look,
No,
Goblin
we're-
Guide trigger. Thank you.
Alright, we are going to fall to 5.
You don't draw that.
You don't get to put it in your hand, Luke.
That is not
Goblin
how that
Guide's
works.
good. It's not that good.
It's pretty good. It's not that good.
It's a pretty solid card.
That is true. It is solid as a rock.
And the millions.
Ah.
You got it. So Path to Exile looking to take down.
Oh, you know
not
about the
time
reinforcements, so
reinforcements.
it's okay.
That's true.
And Path, your experiment one. Get out of here. X1.
X20.
Experiment 1. I just shortened it.
Okay, no, that is
it's
less syllables.
It's a solid 2 syllables less.
No, that actually is like 45% less syllables.
All right,
I don't
back
know
up
the
to
exact
11.
math, but
And this timely reinforcements, rather timely.
yeah, it is bringing all the boys to the yard.
You'd rather
Sorry.
watch
I'm so
movies than
sorry.
slowly crashing than twin out? That's so hurtful.
Alright, so an attack by Narnum Renegade, and Luke's just gonna say, I'm gonna throw all of them in front.
A block.
Yep. I don't like you having a Renegade. Luke apparently not a Styx fan.
I was about to make a Styx reference.
Yeah,
Nice
okay,
job.
good. I'm glad we both agree Styx is great.
I was going to ask if you had it made.
Styx jokes.
So, Luke's got Bolt and Helix.
Oh, I was gonna say his hand is actually pretty close to stacked.
Yeah, his hand looks real good.
He's got the Logic Knot also. I actually kind of want to fire off the Bolt on one of those creatures.
Bolt the Nactyl.
Yeah, and I think you just put the soldier token in front of the. See, I don't know if I would have. So, I've been blown out by Gorklan Rampager way too many times.
You don't let them get to attack.
I never let them attack. And I don't know if that's just because
I like sequels. What can I say?
I like I said, I don't blame Luke for not doing
Bolt you, Spellqueller it.
it.
Bushwhacker
Bushwhacker surged.
Nice.
And I think I would actually Logic Knot at that and kept Bolt.
And keep Bolt. Well, he's got a 2/3. It's a solid blocker for a.
Oh,
2/1.
sure, it doesn't give itself.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't,
forgot.
doesn't pump itself.
I forgot it doesn't pump itself. It's not Hans and
Okay,
Franz.
here's the attack for 2, and we are.
And suddenly Luke is actually ahead on life total for the first time since turn 1. We're gonna trade 2 damage across, and normally this would favor the deck with a lot of haste threats.
Very true.
But Luke having Goblin Guide. Luke having access to counter spells and lightning bolts is maybe gonna swing it into his favor. Luke is really tanking on not letting this Goblin Guide resolve. It looks like he's just gonna say sure.
Does his Coleman twin out Lion King does?
C. All right, Goblin Guide trigger, and it looks like we're gonna be able to crumble to dust. So it's interesting he boarded that in.
Get that Dryad Arbor.
I was gonna say that's gotta be going after like
I
Dryad
really
Arbor.
want to get your Dryad Arbor out of here. I just don't want to see it.
All right. Well, it looks like Luke doesn't want to see crumble to dust, so he's gonna shuffle it away.
That's fair.
So
So he should be at 8 after.
was he really scared of Eidolon? And he just boarded in things that Eidolon can't hit? I actually don't know. I'm going to ask him about this, and he's going to tell me obviously the right answer.
Now, against Bushwhackers, he should be at 8 because he fetched.
Sure.
I'll if
correct
it becomes
if
relevant, yeah. Against Bushwhacker Zoo, their only white sources are the Sacred Foundries. So if you hit that, you just cut him off of any white, maybe? I don't know. I don't like that personally.
So Forked Bolt, target you.
So
yeah, we may as well use the
Luke
negate.
is at 6.
Boros Charm you face, and Logic
Not
Knot for
that.
2. Don't even need to exile any cards.
Okay. Colonnade attack you for 2.
Put him to 5. Ryan is actually dead next turn, so I wonder if... Oh,
He is dead to the Colonnade.
that's an interesting card for Ryan to draw. A land.
Nice.
And
that's
that
it.
is going to be the game. So Luke, even having crumbled...
Jeskai in 3.
Yeah, look at that. We're not horrible. I mean, you can't teach that.
It's true. It's true. All right. So, we still have plenty of time left in our round, so we're going to see if we can grab the end of another match. And in the meantime, we're going to bring it back up to the booth.
Yeah.
See you up there.
Also, what is your dance?
Coleman wants to know what your dance move is. He kept saying it as he was leaving. Lukewarm. Nice. Nice. Solid joke, Doro. That's real good. So, let's see. So yeah, that was a fun match. Thank you everybody for being here. My name is Bryce. I'm joined today by Coleman here in the booth. We've got some sweet modern action here on Wednesday night at Geek Fortress. We appreciate you all being here. Geek Fortress, of course, located in scenic Snohomish, Washington, just about 45 minutes to an hour north of Seattle, if you know the area. Or if you don't know the area, I guess. Because if you know the area, you probably know where Snohomish is. Fact. Anyway, so we appreciate you all being here on this lovely Wednesday evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it might be for you. And we hope to get some more modern action going for you real soon, as Coleman is out there right now looking for a match. So tell me what you guys are looking for from modern right now. What decks do you want to see? We'll see if we can find it for you out there. NT Capital of the Pacific Northwest. That's technically true. 11 out of 10. Doro? I don't think so. Eldrazi, Grixis Delver, Lantern v Lantern, probably not. Anything Spice, we'll see what Coleman drags up for us. He's the guy who gets out there and finds things. Eldrazi and Death Shadow from Zero Anarchy Gaming. I'm not sure what we've got out there, so maybe. Green Black Delirium, probably not in Modern. Unburial Dredge is always enjoyable. Logan's not out there, so that kind of puts a damper on that. 4-color Bring to Life Giftstron. I think you're just throwing names together. I don't think that's a deck. You're new, so you just want to see blue decks? Well, you just saw Jeskai take down a sweet match against Bushwhacker Zoo. Allies, Jeskai, Jund, Eggs. That's not a thing yet, Doro. Maybe it is. Is it a thing? Has that become a thing? It's not a thing yet. It doesn't exist here. Here, I'll throw some bolts in the chat. Boom, boom, boom. You want to see some Kov-Fifi? That you'll have to take to Twitter for. That one is, more elves or 5-color planeswalkers. We'll see if we can get some elves. Made me look? You did make me look. Why would you do that to me? Like, you got my hopes up. So what'd you find?
I found TJ looking for stuff too.
TJ's still here?
He's here for another 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
That's 2 minutes he could spend with the people of chat.
True. I think he might be in the chat, but he's just lurking.
Just lurking? How dare he?
Well, he doesn't like to give lifelinks, so he doesn't like to keep that under the table.
Nice.
Just gonna keep it on the down low.
Kov-Fefe? I guess that works. I like Fifi because it sounds funny.
I didn't actually know what that was until about an hour ago.
Really?
Yeah, and like I was blissfully ignorant of that. And like someone said that to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? They explained it to me, and the internet still continues to baffle me.
The internet is a great place. It's a wonderful place for awesome things. And then there are also bad things that happen on the internet.
What was it? It was I think it was like there was some kind of law where it's the best way to get the correct answer on the internet is not to post the question, it's to post the wrong answer.
That's exactly
Someone will correct you.
They will be like, no, and you're like, thank you.
Collective faith.
Company collective Kov-Fifi. It's Kov-Fifi. Fifi.
Well, you do lose to Sword of Feast and Famine.
Probably.
No, that's not Godwin's Law. Godwin's Law is something else. Well, I know what Godwin's Law is, but
See? Tevin just got corrected on the internet.
yep, that's not Godwin. Cunningham's Law. That's what it is.
Yep.
Nah, I knew it was a C.
Boom. Corrected on the internet. Saw it here first.
Yep. Also, Godwin's Law is absolutely hilarious.
I'm pretty sure there is not a Covfefe deck yet. Nor is there a Covfifi deck yet.
Anyway, so while we're waiting for the next...
What kind of decks do we have out there, Coleman?
We've got a lot of Death Shadow.
A lot of Death
A
Shadow?
lot of Death Shadow.
Perfect. I can't wait to see some Death Shadow.
Well, TJ's out there, so he might not put Death Shadow on the camera.
But Death Shadow is fun. Always interesting.
It is definitely interesting.
Say what you will about the deck, it makes interesting things happen.
Yeah, I think actually, it's funny because I think my favorite Death Shadow deck is one that no one's playing.
Which one is that?
That is definitely Dos Equis. Dos Equis is, it's the most interesting deck in the world.
Did you see Yuya's list?
I
from
did.
the GP?
Because TJ kept
Full
rubbing
on
it in my
5
face.
color.
He kept rubbing it in my face
I know.
about how that, hey, why don't you just play 5 color?
Hazoret in the board.
I
though.
saw that.
That Hazoret. Like, I was like, what?
I saw
Why?
that was pretty sick. But like, well, speaking of the Grand Prix and those absolutely insane decks,
Oh, yeah.
what is your favorite deck that's not playing Glory Bound Initiate?
What is my favorite deck that's not playing
Out of
Glory
that
Bound
top
Initiate?
8.
Out of the Japanese top 8?
Yes.
I liked the look of the white-black Eldrazi list. I think that it was interesting. It was different than most of the white-black Eldrazi lists because they tend to be like Death and Taxes ones. And this
Yeah.
was more like white-black good stuff with
It's playing
Eldrazi.
Shriekmaw.
Yeah.
Come on, Shriekmaw's awesome.
What did Yuya run at the GP? He ran Death Shadow, but he went full 5 color. He had
Yeah,
Stubborn
with
Denial in the
Denials.
main deck. He had like 2 of, and he had another one in the board, and then
He
3.
was also playing Timelies?
No,
Does that sound?
no, no.
What, there was
no,
some
no.
white card he played in his sideboard that I just was completely shocked at.
I sent it to TJ just a little while ago.
Because, like, I mean...
There it
I mean...
is. So yeah, the
There
only
was
the
some
only
white
white card in the sideboard is Lingering
weird.
Souls.
Would you like a game 3?
We would love a game 3, Dylan.
You have
Owner of the store.
Mike
Mike,
playing Grixis Delver. Don't know where he's at yet.
is he okay? We need to know
Versus-
where they'll be. Mike on Grixis Delver
Patrick.
versus Patrick on.
Patrick playing Black White Aristocrat.
Oh, I know that. I saw that deck earlier. That's actually really cool.
Patrick is on the wall.
Patrick
Okay.
on the wall.
They're going to a game 3, and Mike is a frequent viewer of the stream who drove up here for work and is watching us, or playing here.
Nice. That's awesome. Mike
Awesome.
is a viewer. That's great to hear. So
Just like all of you! That sounded a lot better in my head. Like, a lot better in my head.
and
Okay, so while Bryce is setting this up, I will get back. I'll take some of these questions. First off, the Dos Equis is a shadow deck that instead of playing disruption spells and
Can you give him the thumbs up when they're ready?
yeah,
When you're ready.
it plays Rite of Consumption and Face Reward and Avatar of Hope. It's similar to, it's kind of a combo deck instead of a disruption deck. And then, as to how I feel about the Vizier decks, I like them. I hate the name. I think Counter Company is a really, really bad name.
Black Iron Barkus with the resub 5 months in a row. Thank you for being here. We greatly appreciate it.
You know what you get for 5 months in a row, right?
Ooh.
You get one of these.
Oh, only one? I thought you were giving out 2 high fives.
And because it's today,
Ah,
you get the second one as well. That's 2 high fives.
nailed it. All right, so game 3 of Black White Aristocrats versus Grixis Delver. Who do you think takes game 3?
I know who I want to win.
You want the Aristocrats?
You have no idea.
All right, perfect. We'll see you down there for some sweet, sweet magic. And we're back.
Whoop back!
We're back.
Like the soccer player.
But yeah, so Yuya's list was sweet.
Also, they're switching around.
Are they?
Yeah,
So
they switched on us.
no, you know what? Dylan said Patrick was on the wall, and I took that as facing the wall.
Hashtag blame Bryce. Alright, so while we get this settled, where is Geek Fortress located? Funny you answer.
Scenic Snohomish, Washington.
Yes, as opposed to the other kinds of Snohomish, Washington. Not nearly as scenic. So an Inquisition of Kozilek for Patrick, gonna reveal actually a pretty interesting hand. And it looks like he's gonna end up taking the Snapcaster Mage, leaving a Serum Visions, a Delver, and a Collective Brutality. It's interesting that he might not be taking that Brutality. Maybe his hand is
Oh look, Delver
Interesting.
transform. Blind flip.
Yep, but taking the most powerful card out of that hand, which is definitely the Snapcaster Mage.
Snapcaster is usually the right choice to take when you're playing a discard spell because it's just going to flashback any of the spells.
Unless you have the second discard spell.
Which obviously he didn't because he didn't tap the second.
It's on
Black
top.
Source
It's on
and
top of
cast
his deck.
Sure.
All right, so Delver of Secret's going to come down for Mike. And see if we can get another blind flip. 44-hour drive. Hey, that's not even 2 days. You can make that. I believe in you.
Yeah. You could make it before you collapsed.
Is that an Eminem reference? Till I collapse?
I have no idea. Did I make an Eminem reference on accident?
I think Bryce made an Eminem reference.
Crap.
Well, you know what that means. It's time for Mom's Spaghetti.
But his knees aren't weak.
No, but his arms are heavy. So Patrick's gonna untap. His hand is, I believe that's a Judge's Familiar? We're gonna find a third basic swamp.
Judge's familiar?
And
Okay. Can't cast that with a swamp.
no, you can't cast that. You
You,
can
you need that white manas.
or blue.
In the black-white deck, I would bet you need the white manas.
He's gonna make you look so foolish when he plays like Hallowed Fountain.
Sure. If that happens, good on him. He got me.
So we're gonna draw Mandalik. That's gonna actually be pretty. It's
Attack
gonna be,
for
actually
6.
gonna be pretty medium. Against Patrick's hand, since he has a lot of 1-mana spells, but not the mana to play them yet.
Patrick going to 11. It goes to 11.
It does in fact go to 11. So he's also gonna find a copy of Rest in Peace. And he is really getting choked on this white mana. And we're gonna start with a Zulaport Cutthroat.
It's a pretty cutthroat maneuver.
Yeah, I got nothing. You got me.
Stop
Yeah.
it, Tebin. Stop it.
Let's not play the Strictly Better game, please. Everyone's gonna find corner case scenarios.
Always.
So we're actually gonna Thought Scour Patrick.
Milia.
Interesting. That makes me
He hit a
think-
white source.
I was gonna say that also makes me think Mike is aware of the Rest in Peace out of Patrick's sideboard,
Okay. That is likely since they're in game 3.
and maybe he's trying to do this so he doesn't have to worry about a future Rest in Peace hitting more of his things.
You know, every now and then weird things happen. Doro, weird things happen.
So a Collective Brutality for just discard.
That is 2
Those are-
Judges Familiars.
Two.
Two
Hold on.
Doom Travelers.
That's it. And the Dismember getting taken, and it's interesting that Patrick decided not to try to fire that off.
That's so sick.
Although Mike's hand is Mike does have access to Mana Leak, so that also may be a reason.
And smack you for 6.
Gonna fall. Patrick's gonna fall all the way down to 5.
Patrick needs to get one of these Judges Familiars and play next turn.
What are
Or
we gonna do?
he dead.
Oh, there's a Plains.
Found the white source. Get Judges Familiar in play. You need a blocker. Because you're dead otherwise.
All
right.
right. So 1/1 flyer. And you may as well even get a
Ooh.
value attack for one.
Because you might as well.
Yep. Looks
Nope.
like Mike is going to untap. He's going to find Blood Moon. Maybe not so good against the
Mike
4
has
basic
a
lands.
terminate, which means that this
He does he have a terminate?
he does. It's behind the Mana Lake.
No, he does not. That is an engineered explosives.
Okay.
That also works.
No, it doesn't. Kills his Delvers. They now are one.
Oh, they are now 1/1. Right, they're now 1 ZMT. So we're gonna end up taking 3.
But he's going to gain 1.
So we're gonna stay at 3.
Indeed. So he's still dead to one of these Delvers.
True, but that's next turn. And Midnight Haunting, I believe, was the draw step for Patrick. Or no, that's a Lingering Soul. Sorry, my apologies.
Lingering Souls seems bad against the Mana Lake.
True, but I don't know.
Don't know if Patrick knows about that.
No, he does
He's
because
just
he
going
flipped
to-
it to the Delver.
Oh, yep, that's true. So he's just going to play this Judge's Familiar and pass the turn and be dead.
Well, that is a very familiar feeling for all the judges out there.
Oh no, he's not. He's not dead. He is dead. Because what he could have done, he could have blocked. No, he has to have something.
No, he has to have something
He
on target for
has
that.
to have something on the stack.
Nope,
Okay,
don't worry.
just
I
dead.
definitely did that too. And I believe
All
that's
right.
what Mike's saying.
Boom. All right. Well,
Yep, Mike's explaining why he didn't
realize
yeah.
that. Yep, I can't do that.
I can't do that, otherwise I'm gonna lose.
All right. Well, anyway, 6 minutes left. I would bet that we don't have much else going, so we're
I
just
don't
gonna bring it
bet.
back to the booth.
All I do is win.
We're just gonna bring it back to the booth and maybe rock a game of some sort.
Yeah,
See you in a moment.
The Rock. Going my way through this. Yeah. I got nothing.
Welcome back to the booth. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight at Geek Fortress's Wednesday Night Monitor Stream. My name is Bryce,
I'm Coleman.
and we are here for you with some sweet.
Modern action.
Did I say sweet yet? Modern action.
Yeah, it's so sweet we might have to hold a birthday party for it.
That's why TJ's leaving.
You heard it here
Figured
first.
it out.
You heard it here first.
This is the end of round 2, so we've still got 2 more rounds. We've got round 3 and round 4. That's what happens when there's a 4-round tournament. And we just finished round 2.
I think that's accurate, actually.
I can do basic mathematics.
I didn't know you were the spokesperson for Men's Warehouse. Can you guarantee
I guarantee it. All right. Wait, TJ's leaving? Yes, TJ, I believe, is gone already.
He's on a spirit quest.
I guess that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, he's on a spirit quest. Not an actual quest, the game spirit quest.
TJ is not leaving the whole thing. TJ is leaving the store to go meet his friend for his friend's birthday. He's not ditching you guys.
You know we could have worded that better.
Definitely could have worded that better. And I apologize for the misinformation. TJ wouldn't do that to you. I think. But I don't know. Because you never know, life's weird.
I'm just expecting TJ to come back to this and be like,
He's
"Oh
like,
man, you came back!"
Came back, TJ, thank you!
So anyway, let's see if they have any more questions that we can answer while we're waiting in the downtime.
Yes. Let's get those questions. Totally.
Just send that to TJ.
That's
Ask
exactly
him why
what
he
happened.
quit. Yeah.
Ask him on Twitter. He'll tell you.
Yeah, he'll tell you. I promise he won't be confused at all.
He won't be like, what?
What are you doing and what did they
What?
say?
Okay, so yeah, toss your questions at our faces, and we'll knock them back at you.
Yeah, I'll be like Mike Tyson and punch it out.
Nice. I thought you were going for a fist bump.
Keep
How
digging
does
the
everyone
hole.
feel about Bant Spirits, or like it, or super like it, and go?
I super like it.
It's pretty medium.
Ouch. That is rough.
What's your favorite card mechanic?
Imprint.
Okay, that's a good
I
one.
always say imprint. 'Cause
I
it's
think I like Flashback.
flashbacks. Yeah, that makes sense. Is tap a card mechanic? Because I like
Probably.
that one. I
Technically.
like tap. Tap's a good one.
Who's your favorite car mechanic? Whatever the guy's name is at Goodyear. Thanks, dude.
I actually, my family actually has a family mechanic we go to.
Okay,
He's a
that's
pretty
good.
cool dude.
Thoughts on Nightfall in the meta? I think Nightfall's actually
It's attacking the format in a different way than everyone's prepared for it.
sounds like round 3 is up.
Yeah.
So we gonna get round 3.
What is my favorite imprint card? Probably Spellweaver Helix.
Panoptic Mirror.
You want to think around? Okay. Oh,
Funny. Harry's on Nightfall.
he
So
is.
I heard Kevin
Mm-hmm.
and Harry,
So we were just talking about this.
and so Kevin is on Green White Hate Bears.
Hate ogres. They're all 2/2s.
Ogres are technically 2/2s. You are correct.
Hey, got him.
And Harry is on
Shadow, the man's infect.
Bant Nightfall.
Why has
he
Icecrown
gets-
Scepter never been broken? Well, you can actually get close to breaking it in Legacy because you can play Worm's Chant and kick it. So that's about as close as you're gonna get, unfortunately. That means your opponents can't cast spells and attack. All they can do is draw a card and pass. And if you put that under a scepter, it's a chant lock.
That is true. So anyway, we're going to get headed out there for this match of Green White Hate Bears
Also,
versus Bant Nightfall.
Sergio, I apologize for how I pronounced that.
Sergio.
Yeah, what he said. We will answer that actually when we head down to the table while
Yep.
I'm waiting.
We'll be down there.
But
in
yeah,
just a
by the
moment.
way-
My reflection. Thanks for that.
That is a
brand new
sub.
sub.
Yeah, look
Thank
at
you
that.
so much.
Because you're brand new, you get one high five for the sub.
Said you guys got personality, so sure, why not? Nice. All right, we'll see you down there. They totally started without
They
us.
totally started without us.
Ah, man.
Man.
I don't even have everything updated. I was just in a hurry to get down there, and they started without us anyway.
And they're the worst. Hashtag worst. So anyway, Kevin,
Hashtag bad friends.
so that's actually that's pretty cool interaction. So Harry looks like he countered a Path to Exile with a Spellquiller, and Kevin just passed the turn, and Kevin went to flicker the Spellquiller, gonna cast that Path to Exile again. And because the Arbiter is in play, he doesn't
Can't
get to find a land.
search. Nailed it.
So the Spellquiller is gonna come back as a 2/3 flash.
So Arbiter seems really good against a deck that's planning on comboing off. I mean, you probably need multiples because one isn't gonna.
I was
do
gonna
it.
say you just do
Yeah,
it
you only
once.
have
It's
to pay
good
it
enough.
once.
But this game is looking really good for Kevin.
Harry's stuck on one land.
Yeah, and I mean he does have the mana dork, but like
Okay, Kasali Pride Mage.
his
and
Prime Mage is fine, but
I don't like attacking with Spellquiller there.
Well,
I think I
just-
want to keep it back to block with
then,
Flickerways.
then again, are you winning that game if you're blocking?
Why is he at 13? He took 3 from 17.
Oh, there are two Exalteds. There are two
Two Exalted.
Right, right.
You right. That's why you attack. That
Yeah,
makes
that's it.
sense.
So 3 mana. for
Ewit, get
Ewit.
back the path. Path your
Yeah.
Spell Queller.
Ooh, I think I would have actually gone after the Hierarch.
Keep him off mana.
Yeah. I think the only way you lose this game is if Harry draws lands. And now if he draws a fetch land, he can pay 2 mana for it.
That is true. That is true. That is a fair point that you make.
And also this way he also wouldn't have been able to attack because there's no way he can attack here. I guess you can attack with the you can attack with the Prime
You can
Mage.
attack with Pride Mage because it's 4/4.
True. So Harry's gonna play a Horizon Canopy and cycle it to draw another Horizon Canopy.
I think Kevin did that.
You know what? You right. You smart. You loyal.
Darn tootin'.
So he's gonna play a Thalia.
She guards Thraben.
Oh, does she? I thought she was more of an attacker. She doesn't seem like a defender.
She's the guardian of Thraben, except for when people are mad about the Hell Vault, and then she just caves and and breaks the Hell Vault for people. So
This has been your lesson in magic lore with Bryce.
the more you know. Ding.
Do 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 do.
No.
That's
That's John Cena.
do 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 do. So,
You are correct, Kevin. Canopy is a real card.
it's legit. It's almost too legit to quit. I don't know why people are talking about how Canopy's super expensive. It costs 0. It has a 0 convert
Yeah,
mana
it
cost.
has 0 converted mana cost, and it only costs 1 to activate its non-mana ability.
Yeah, I mean, like, sure, you have to pay a life, but
Yeah,
it's like a fetch land.
You have to pay a life for the mana. The activated ability.
True, you
doesn't
don't even have to pay a life for that.
Right? Like that. That's just a generic mana and tap the land.
Yeah,
Whatever.
exactly. Like, I mean, with a fetch land, you pay a life and then you have to wait. You have to like shuffle your library. And this just says pay a life, and I'm like,
Good evening,
Adam
everybody.
and Eve.
Welcome to Magic the Gathering, where the most expensive part of your deck is the Mana Burst.
true. So an attack for 5 from Harry, and now Kevin's going to be put to the test of which creature he wants to block with. Good. Looks like the
Or
answer
none of
is
them.
none of them. He likes his creatures all equally the same.
He likes them right where they are.
Yeah, this is like a mom with their 3 kids. Which one
Oh,
do you like
wait.
the most? I like you all equally.
Oh, wait. He's not sure. Pretty sure he said no blocks.
Yep.
Down to 8.
He is gonna fall all the way down to 8.
Can we call this match when Harry met Thali?
Oh, I'm definitely doing that.
Nailed it.
I'm definitely making that joke to Kevin.
All right. Horizon Canopy again.
And I believe we have 2 Aether Vials in hand. Now I think Vial is a perfectly fine card to play here. Sure, it gets hit by the Pride Mage, but that's Harry's entire offense.
So attack for 3 with Thalia. I don't like that.
Yeah, I think if you were gonna, although you can't really block with it, so it makes sense.
This is very true.
So it makes sense if you're not blocking with it, you may as well attack with it. And especially because it doesn't really look like Harry can.
Okay, Stirring Wildwood.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Get
This
in
is
for
a fine.
5.
This is a fine attack.
So we're trading 5ers.
Although I think Harry is a little bit better off in this scenario.
I think Harry's not very good off because he's only got 2 mana.
But like the trade-off is he only has to attack with 1 creature to deal 5. Meanwhile, Kevin has to attack with 2.
That's fair.
And if he just attacked for 3, then Harry is, he attacks for 5, but then Kevin, double blocks, and he's really losing his momentum.
Debating on full art bolts, but you're seeing if an invocation bolt comes. That's a decent choice.
White border bolts for life. I also don't play lightning bolt.
I play 11 M11 bolts. That's what I
Ooh,
play.
that's a good card for Harry to have here. Scavenging Ooze
Scavenging
can
Ooze
take
seems
over the board
great.
state.
Everything's great today.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Great.
The weather,
Great.
the food.
Yeah, the weather was pretty nice today. It wasn't like overly hot, but it wasn't
Yeah.
like raining all day like yesterday.
Yeah, when I woke up, it was super muggy, so I put on pants, and then it turned into like 75-degree weather, and I was exhausted.
Nailed it.
So you can say I kind of nailed it.
Nailed it.
Okay, so it looks like
I like
Kevin's
the
gonna
centered
attack too.
text.
Oh, we're gonna play our own Scavenging Ooze.
Scoozing it up.
Ah, the old Scavenging Ooze battle.
Scoozing it up, Scoo style. Kevin wins this one. Kevin wins the battle.
He does have.
Oh, we didn't make our predictions.
Oh, I'm gonna take 8 bears.
You're gonna take Hate Bears and how many?
3.
Hate Bears and 3. Okay, I'm gonna go Bant Nightfall on 3.
Solid. Okay, I really don't like this attack from Kevin. Mostly because now you've restricted yourself on scavenging his activations.
Yeah, now Harry gets back
Sure,
to
Harry
schools.
goes down to 3 if he wants to block.
So you can double block the
Okay, and it looks
the
like
Stirring Wildwood,
Harry
and he
is...
only has to kill one of your guys, and he has to choose whether he wants to kill the Exalted guy.
He's going to
or-
be killing the scavengers.
Yeah, Scavenging is the correct choice. But that
I-
gets Stirring Wildwood out of there.
I don't know if I like that attack, because you could have just not attacked with Folly and had a better attack. Because then you force him to either to sacrifice one of his creatures.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think both of them are fine attacks, I guess. But you were winning the Scavenging Ooze battle anyway. So I'm not sure why you needed to make him sacrifice the Scavenging Ooze.
Okay, so here's the attack for 5 again. It gets blocked. 2 more mana.
By the way, Mariners are up
Selfless
4-0.
Spirit. That's good. I mean, it's coming up on June. That's when the Mariners start actually playing baseball.
Joke's on you, they haven't played baseball in years.
Sure.
So yeah, Selfless
What did he
Spirit.
block? He blocked the
Stirring Wildwood.
blocked the Wildwood, yeah.
So yeah, Selfless Spirit does change the equation a little bit for Harry.
And Harry did hit a 3rd mana finally.
Yeah, he did. Which is not nothing.
It's what people would call pretty sweet.
Per good.
It's pretty good.
Crucible
pretty
of
sweet.
Worlds.
Crucible of Worlds to go with his Horizon Canopies.
Now that is a pretty good
Drawdown card.
That is a pretty good Howling Mind Fexen.
Okay, he did pay the 4th mana.
Yeah. And it looks like we're just actually going to replay that Stirring Wildwood, which is a perfectly fine thing to do.
TJ's with me on Nightfall in 3.
I'm still taking the 8 bears.
TJ, why are you leaving the stream? Come on, man.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, man. Why are you leaving the stream? I promise you this wasn't a bit.
Yeah, no, we didn't make it up for no
Okay,
reason.
so I think... Oh no, okay, he's not actually going to beat that this next turn, but it's looking pretty awkward for Kevin now because of that Selfless Spirit. Because now that that can attack for 5.
Solid kappa there, Sage. We know. It's because you left.
Yeah, why'd you leave?
Jeez,
He
TJ.
didn't even announce that you were leaving or anything.
Block and sacrifice.
So,
Guys, he doesn't know.
okay, so here he's gonna untap, and what is he? I'm trying to figure out what cards could get him out of this.
Do we host 1v1 commander events? I mean, not
Not
technically.
We don't host.
We don't have events for it.
Yeah, but we do have free play Saturdays that are mostly UDH.
Yep.
So if you're interested in that, that's what we got.
Ooh, look at that. Now the Reliquary gets to come down and be a big ol' 3/3.
No, it's
it's a big old 2/2.
It'll permanently be a 2/2.
It's a sweet gray ogre.
Oh, it's a multicolored gray ogre.
Super sick gray
Oh,
ogre.
I got what card would win Harry the game. Knight of New Alara.
It's true.
It would give all his creatures +2/+2. Except that Hierarch, but no one cares about the Hierarch anyway.
The Hierarch's just like, I get +1. No, it's only multicolored creatures, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Get +1/+1 equal to the number of colors that they are.
Yep.
Yep.
That Knight of the Oak would
Knight
be
of
a
New
4/4.
Alara. I used to play that in my Rafik commander deck.
I used to
Give
play
him
that.
+3/+3 and then smack people with double strike.
I was gonna say I used to play that in Standard. So we're gonna play the Horizon Canopy for turn.
And crack it. Drawing extra cards every turn seems
Like I said, Howling Mind Facsimile.
seems good. Ooh, another Arbiter.
Man, Harry
Take that, Knight
just
of the
got the
Reliquary.
first one off. then I think you can actually. I think you can attack the scavenging pretty safely here. And yep, Kevin agrees. So we're gonna turn it sideways.
Yeah, so the official story is that TJ is leaving the Geek Fortress stream.
Yes, that's the official
so,
story.
So it's to pursue streaming Mass Effect full time.
That's a bold strategy, especially since he chose Ashley.
Yeah, like I did it once just because to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can't get behind it.
Come on.
She's so bleh.
It's very bland.
I let her die and choose Caden unless I'm romancing her every time.
Oh man.
And Caden, according to most people, is pretty blah.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. So Harry's gonna draw. Obviously, he didn't find out a land, otherwise he probably would have played it. And he's gonna pass with 3 mana available. And Kevin is now taking this Scavenging Ooze, I should say, taking this game over.
Yeah, Scavenging Ooze doing its Scavenging Ooze thing, and being just a big duder.
Yeah. So we're gonna untap. We're gonna play the Horizon Canopy again. We're gonna draw another card. It may very well be a retreat,
Coralhelm.
but
That's not going to do what he wants.
Harry A doesn't have a land drop to trigger it.
Correct.
B can't pay 2 mana for the Arbiter, and C retreat actually is going to cost 4 because of the Thalia. So there are a couple things that are going on here.
The command didn't work for TJ. It's a Doro only command.
I would actually say TJ should know where TJ is.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh yeah. According to TJ, this is actually the Hotel California.
Sage is blishing. Okay.
It's okay.
There's
we
a
all do
game
that
happening.
from time to time.
Big attack here from Kevin.
Yeah, we're gonna attack for approximately Harry's life total. It seems like a good attack. So we're gonna have to block the Scavenging Ooze. Now the question is, there's always the difference between playing to win and playing to not lose.
Yeah.
Harry just has to figure out what exactly his outs are here, or if he has any at all.
He can block with the Pride Mage.
Mm-hmm.
And then sack it to destroy, like,
The Crucible?
because you hate us? That's so mean. You're Lysdexic?
Huh. So I'm trying to figure out what Harry could draw here to get himself back into this game, and I think it involves Simeon's Spirit Guide.
Simeon Spirit Guide.
Into, like, land verdict.
Land Spirit Guide. You play Coralhelm. Retreat to Coralhelm.
Uh-huh. Pitch 2 more Spirit Guides.
Play the land. Pitch a Spirit Guide. Pay for Arbiter and then go off, right?
Well, I suppose you can all... Actually, hold on. So, if... I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to, like, untap the Hierarch to add an extra 2 mana so you can pay for the Arbiter? I don't think so.
That's fair, Sage. That's fair.
But...
Or unfair. However you look at it.
And it looks like we are going to pay 2 and search. I'm going to pay 2 for the Arbiter.
Yep. And the Knight is going to do its thing. So what land is Harry getting?
Looks to be a Horizon Canopy.
Interesting to
That is
consider.
a bold strategy.
Cotton.
Let's see if it works out for him. And Harry's gonna go find a Temple Guard.
I mean, to be fair, Sage, have you seen TJ's tweets?
TJ's tweets
That
sounds
guy
like it
does
should
not
be a segment.
proofread. We could totally do that. We could just put up tweets by TJ that are just typos galore.
Alright, so Harry didn't find what he needed.
And that's going to bring us to game 2.
Yeah, look at that. Hate Bears taking game 1.
Yeah, I said
Oh,
Nightfall in 3.
Oh, who was that called Hate Bears?
I said Nightfall in 3.
Okay.
I've still got a shot here.
We saw that.
Everybody saw me miss my Battle Trigger.
Nobody mentioned it, though.
True.
We all saw him miss his Vile Triggers, but he was so far ahead, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. No, he's just trying to bluff the Dryad Arbor for the rest of the game.
Shredder disappeared.
It's your turn.
It's tough to do this because if I do this, I have to take my glasses off, and then I can't see or read anything.
Just like Shredder.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Has Harry tossed the Vizier combo in there, or is it just traditional Nightfall? Nothing Harry does is traditional, so I have to assume it's weird.
This is Harry.
Yeah. It's definitely not nope, lost the
No
joke.
idea how
Lost
I
the
look.
joke.
I can't. I see gray, pink, blue. That's what I see there.
Not even close.
And then over there,
even
there's like
close.
a pinkish thing and more blue.
That does actually sound right. So we figured out where you're.
If you guys want to say things to me right now, you should do that because I can't tell what you're saying.
Yes, true. Whatever you think about Bryce, as long as it's family friendly, put it in the chat right now, and I promise I will not tell him. Unless it's hilarious.
Unless it's hilarious.
Unless it's
Specifically
hilarious. So.
Are people saying mean things about me?
I'm not saying a word.
I see that Tebin wrote something. I can tell when it's Tebin. I see a purple name and a mod symbol. That's Tebin.
Oh, that's very true. Or what if Doro just changed his user font?
Nope, Doro's the blue one right above Tevin.
What if he changed his font?
No.
You can do that. So, anyway. Oh, look at that. You do have a fan. You have Noxora says you're a wonderful person. Yeah. Okay, so heading into game 2, what do you think these decks are trying to do post-board?
I think that they're trying to beat the other deck.
Easy there, John Madden. I don't know.
The goal of the game is to beat the other player. Am I wrong?
Oh, Dora, that's just untrue. That is just untrue, but probably true. The mask looks better on you than it does on me.
That's because I don't have weird hair poking out over the top of it.
That's why I said that's
and
untrue.
also the beard.
Yeah, the beard really killed it. The beard killed it. I did say I wouldn't tell him unless it was hilarious.
Boom.
But it was
Nailed it.
hilarious.
All right, there's. Looks like Kevin is presented, and now Harry has presented for cutting as well.
Ah, solid. Looks like they're
Harry
both...
given a shuffle, and now Kevin gonna shuffle in response.
Look at that. Who says you're blind?
I can see shapes. I can see shapes and colors. I'm gonna be pretty
Okay.
useless at updating this thing.
Yep. I was gonna say, don't worry. I'll analyze the board state there for you. So yeah, heading into game 2.
Okay.
Harry is gonna be on the play. It looks like
Harry
Kevin,
looking at a hand that has cards in it.
although it looks like Kevin is gonna be on the mulligan to 6. So
Ooh.
he does get that scry action. He's gonna try to find
His
a-
cards didn't look as good as Harry's cards.
Well, to you that makes a lot of difference. But Kevin is gonna look to probably try to get a quick Aether Vial. Maybe an Arbiter and a Ghost Quarter to try to ice this game out. But Harry's gonna do his best to
beat Kevin.
To not let Kevin do that. That's what we're saying here.
All right, that's
And
a turn 1 Forest Birds of Paradise.
Hierarch.
It's a hierarch.
Nice.
Darn it.
It's a good effort though. Kevin is gonna play a Temple Garden and a Hierarch of his own, so we're gonna
Ooh.
have the Exalted
18.
the Exalted Wars.
No.
Yeah, you got it. So the Exalted Wars going on.
Okay, Hallowed Fountain,
And
that is a Knight of the Reliquary, right?
ooh, look at that! Look at that, Bryce. I don't care what they say about you. You are doing some great things right now. A second Temple Garden,
Yep.
Kevin, falling down to 16. And then
Tapping 2,
3
3,
mana.
2,
2. 3. 2.
2.
Gonna settle on 2 mana
Leonin Arbiter.
for
All right.
Leonin
And
Arbiter.
then follows it up with another Hierarch.
So Kevin is winning the Hierarch battle. He is in fact getting on a Hierarch. What's up, Justin Noob? How you doing?
Hi, person.
So an attack, or
Ooh, attack for...
oh,
okay.
land first,
Plays a fetch land.
Now it can attack as a 4/4.
Pay 2 and fetch. So Harry going to get dropped down to 17.
17.
So he is shocking.
What are we gonna do? Now we're gonna attack as a 4/4.
It is a 4/4.
And Kevin is not going to block. Second main phase, we are going to play.
Hold on, that's a Bird's Paradise.
That's a Birds of Paradise. You got it on that one.
It's the orange.
So a Razorverge Thicket from Kevin. He's going to tap 3 mana. Maybe play the thing he was considering last turn of Mirren Crusader.
Okay. I would not have guessed that one.
Well, it's very bland. So an attack for 5 from that. The Arbiter gonna figure out that
Put Harry to 12.
is not worthy of this settlement.
It's 12 all.
12 up. That's correct.
After this game, I'm taking these off.
That's fine. That's fine. I wanted to see if you could get one in, and you got it.
Okay, Harry gets another Misty Rainforest.
True. So this Mirren Crusader is going to be very good at blocking Knight of the Reliquary, because it does have protection from green, and Harry agrees. That's why he's not going to attack.
Seems like a fair thing to not do.
Yeah. You know, when something is going to block it with no problem, maybe you shouldn't attack. Plains from Kevin, and we've got more things to play.
3 more manas, and that looks like Kitchen Finks.
That is the Finks in the kitchen, making some pasta. And
No,
now,
they're drinking milk.
oh,
And one of them's holding
tomato,
a knife.
tomato. So an attack by the Mirren Crusader is actually going to deal a lot of damage because of those 3 Exalted triggers. It attacks as a 5/5.
5/5 double strike.
It's pretty solid. I think I heard that somewhere in a
big-
podcast.
Big duder.
Yep. So Harry's going to fetch with that Misty Rainforest. Going
And
to
then
activate the
activate.
Knight, of course, paying the 2 mana for that Arbiter. Gonna go find a land, I hope. Do not want to actually do anything.
what land do you think he gets here?
Mazavith? Oh, wait, that's not legal in this format.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be pretty cool.
Mazer guy, get him out of here.
Yeah.
So he goes and gets, looks like a breeding pool?
That's correct. A pool of breeding.
Or is it a
And
concealed courtyard? Or a...
that is a breeding pool.
Okay, it's not a botanical sanctum.
And now Harry
Yeah.
is looking to cast a Collected Company.
He's in
We're-
love with the Coco.
Well, you know, he did get it for the low cost of 4 mana.
See if he gets at least 6 mana out of it.
We found a Spellcaller and a Pride Mage. Now, one of those
Boom.
can block that Mirren Crusader.
That would
and I
be
have to
Spellcaller.
imagine that it's
And
going to get
chump.
chumped.
Chumping for days!
Well, you don't have to play around days in this format.
And then I believe Harry's at 11 because he fetched.
That is correct. So you're going to untap. He's going to look at his hand. He sees a Eternal Witness.
Ewit, okay. That is medium.
Well, it can get back Spellqueller. So That will buy Harry another turn if that is what he wishes.
If he so desires.
His heart's desire of living another turn.
If wishes were fishes and fishes were wishes, the whole world would be wet. It would be terrible.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to see a Scavenging Ooze come down. And then an activation No,
he
I'm
attacks
sorry,
with
we're
Night
attacking.
And,
Yeah, we're
blocks
attacking with Night
with
of
the
the Reliquary.
Sphinx, and then
Eats it with
It gets
the
eaten
Scavenging Ooze.
by the
classic.
scoos.
Yep, Harry is going to go up to 12 because of that. Of course, gaining a life.
Ah, yes, because of Scavenging Ooze.
A second Arbiter for Harry, and now this is another question. This is another question posed by Kevin. Ooh, we found a path off the top.
Ooh. So he could search if he wanted to.
Looks like he's deciding
Chose
not to.
though.
Doesn't want to tap his dudes, I think.
Don't go tapping dudes, bro.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Just stick to the rivers and the streams that you're used to.
Yeah, like those breeding pools that Harry's going to untap for his turn. Of course, staring down 3 Noble Hierarchs and 2 Leonin Arbiters. It's not the type of full house that Kevin's looking for, though. And Path to Exile.
He's not a fan of John Stamos?
I was going to say Bob Saget or Dave Coulier, but John Stamos is a pretty good one.
He's the one that went the furthest from that with that show. Overall.
Well, he did have a motorcycle. So an attack by the Scavenging Ooze is going to get chumped by a Hierarch.
Okay, and Harry follows it up with another Bird's Paradise.
That's correct. The buy box promo Birds.
That's the Therese Neilsnar. It's very nice.
It is very nice. Just wish it wasn't foil.
Yeah, that's a downside of a lot of promo cards. Is that the art is great, but I'd rather it wasn't foil.
So Kevin with his head in his hands is really not
Still 14-12.
It's actually 14-13 because that Scavenging Ooze
Scavenging Ooze ate another thing.
does have another counter on it. So Path to Exile off the top for Harry, and he does have 2 Arbiters to pay for, and now he's going to pay both of them.
He's going to pay for the Arbiters, and we're going to activate Night of the Reliquary.
Well, that is very
Let's see what he
interesting.
goes and gets.
This is a very interesting factoid there, Doro. Nope, not telling you what it is. So Path to Exile
That's
resolves.
fine. I'll just read it when I take this off.
True, I would not go back. It was not kind.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna go find that forest off that Path to Exile and finding the Kessig Wolf Run off the Night of the Reliquary activation. Although it kind of strikes me that Night of the Reliquary, not the biggest threat on the board. I'm pretty sure that belongs to the
The
Scavenging
Scavenging Ooze looks pretty big. Harry up to 14.
Yep, it is 14 all again. Harry, still with that Eternal Witness in hand, can rebuy that Path to Exile if he so chooses. Block with the Hierarch. Now we're only down to 1 Hierarch from Kevin.
But he is going to Wolf Run it.
Yep, Wolf Run for, I believe,
So
that's
3, 4,
5.
1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 4.
That is 5 because of the 3
Oh, yeah,
dots.
there is. Yep.
So, gonna
5.
put plus the 6 and the 1 Exalted trigger.
Puts
Gonna
him to 7,
end up-
and that's going to be it.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my god, take this off.
So,
I can see.
I can fight!
10 points to whoever gets that reference that's not Coleman.
oh man, I wanted the points.
Points don't matter.
You can do the honors, Tevin. Go ahead. So anyway, Harry taking that game down in 2, or I should say, taking that game 2 down. Oh man.
Not cool.
Don't worry.
I was reading that.
We have the video on the way back.
Yeah, I'm just going to go home and watch it.
You heard it here
It's gonna-
first, folks.
It's going to pop up right there.
Yep.
I'm going to read it all. I'm going to know what you said.
Yep. Whole chat.
I'm going to come
erased.
for whoever said the most evil thing.
Well, I can. Well, it wasn't Noxora. He said very kind things.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Shout out to Noxor.
You learn the true character of people when they are given power over you.
That can't be an original Bryce quote.
It's definitely not.
Okay. I was gonna say, that's too profound.
I mean, that's a little hurtful.
That's still accurate.
Probably.
That sounds like a Mark Twain quote. I know it's not, though.
But I don't know if anybody has said anything about my reference.
Oh, no, I saw
No.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Before
I saw
it got deleted.
Before it got deleted. I
Okay.
saw Fairly Odd Parents. Don't worry.
I didn't get to check it and give that person 10 points. So whoever that was, 10 points to you.
There were 2 people.
10 points to both of you.
Ho ho!
Nope, you know what? Split the points. 5 each.
5 each. Oh man, it's very competitive, these points. This is, you know.
Like I said, they don't matter.
I was gonna say, this is not quite Who's Line. The points don't, in fact, matter. So turn 1 Vial on for Kevin, followed by turn 1 Birds for Harry.
Tell you what, you find me at a like Grand Prix or something,
Mhm.
you can turn those 5 points into a Deceiver X-Arc.
I thought you were gonna say Splinter Twin.
Maybe a Splinter Twin. You know what? We're going to change that. Splinter Twin. I will go to one of the vendors, buy a Splinter Twin, and give you a Splinter Twin for your 5 points.
There we go. We're gonna keep these points up. So Course Rift Crew Fix for Harry is gonna reveal the Mystery Rainforest on top. Kevin, with that activation of the Vial on the end step, gonna put a Noble Hierarch into play to join that Leonin Arbiter, and making that Mystery Rainforest a little awkward, I'm not gonna lie. But a quick Mirror Crusader for Kevin. This is kind of what he's looking to do. Playing unblocked.
Does he have 4 different arts for birds? Probably.
I think
That's
he
what
does,
Harry does.
because Harry is a massive troll.
At Grand Prix Portland, when we were playing the Mono Red Burn deck, he decided to specifically play 18 different mountains.
Yeah, and also played 2 copies of Battlefield Forge and 2 copies of Shivan Reef.
Yep.
Why? Because he wanted to do it.
Sounds like a plan, Tevin. You must be one of the people who got 5 points. So, yeah, sure. Why not? 1 point does not equal 1 cent. Splinter Twins are still like $3 or $5 or $10.
There you go. A point equals $1.
Splinter Twins are still money-ish.
So Kevin drawing a very interesting card in the matchup, actually.
Trade a Summer Bloom for a Splinter Twin. Mine's better.
Yes, this is a very interesting card for Kevin to have.
Azusa.
It is a Lost but Seeking, and we're going to play 2 lands. One of them is a Gavany Township.
Nailed it, and also, the other one is a Horizon.
Oh, yeah, but that's kind of boring. Gavany Township, now that's a card. So, Kevin's going to use that Mirror Crusader to get all up in Harry's business.
All up in that business.
An attack as a 3/3 is going to get pumped to a 4/4
That's a big Mirror Crusader.
with Double Strike. Now, if only he had some kind of equipment to put on it.
That
Yes.
would be powerful.
Yes, that is a snide remark. That is a not remark, snide reference. The person who they'll know. They'll know. Put it that way.
$3 does equal money-ish.
So a fetch on the end step from Harry. Gonna lose a life and then gain that life right back.
This game has gone on a while. Let's see where we're at as far as timing goes. It's 14 minutes still left in the round. Plenty of time to finish this game.
Yeah, that makes sense. Bunch of creature decks running into each other. Board state tends to get cluttered.
Sounds about right.
You gonna stick with this accent for a while?
No.
Okay. So the Courser is going to reveal Harry's draw step, and it is an Izzet Staticaster. Card that I did not think would see this much camera time today.
Not looking great on a board against Gavany Township.
Yeah, Harry does have access to that Ghost Quarter, and that's probably going to go up to that Township before Kevin gets to untap. But at the same time...
Will it?
But really,
he
though...
has 4 other mana.
Harry's just going
Why
to get
is
us
everybody
all...
like... What happened?
At the Township... Okay, so we're going to...
I must
play
have
a
my
land.
accent. They're now hearing. They just heard my accent. Got it.
Yep.
Figured it out.
Gonna find that Stomping Ground on top. Maybe not a card that Harry wants on top of his deck, but it's a card he has right now.
True dat.
It's a true name
You,
right there.
you done did speak the truths.
And a Ghost Quarter gonna take out that Gavney Township. Of course, Kevin doesn't get to search
Because of his own Leonine Arbiter.
Yep. Leonine. Not
Leonine Arbiter.
There's no E at the end of it.
Leonine Arbiter.
How would you know what they taste like? They're a fictional race.
Who said what?
Huh. Anyway, so Kevin's gonna draw. What else is he gonna find? He's gonna first crack this Horizon Canopy, maybe drew another land. Yep, we're gonna find a second copy of Leonine Arbiter. And we are going to play it.
Because why not? Feels good to cast them Leonine Arbiters.
It does feel good to be a gangster.
True.
And we're going to crack this one in response, that way we don't have to pay 2 more mana for it. And we are going to get that Stomping Ground off the top of our library. So
Nice. It's a solid choice. I was looking at him. It was like, dude, pick me right here.
it's on the top of your library. You got to take it.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
I believe that is how Richard
Oh,
Garfield
sweet,
intended
another
it.
land.
And a fetch land at that.
That's so good with 2 Leonine Arbiters out.
So, of course, none of those creatures can block that Mirran Crusader is going to attack as a 4/4. And of course, Harry is going to fall down to 6.
Ouch.
6 is less than 8. So,
He needs an answer to this. Oh, look at that spell queller on top of his library. Oh, he has
Uh,
a Reflector Mage.
he does have Reflector Mage,
But
which
you know what it doesn't do anything against? Ether Vial.
ooh, that is actually kind of rough. I was gonna say, Mirran Crusader doesn't have pro white or pro blue,
Correct.
but Aether Vial
Aether Vial's
basically
like,
has protection
Dude,
from
it's in
Reflector
play.
Mage.
It's in play. Look at that. I didn't cast it. It's just there.
I was gonna say, actually, the Reflector Mage is Maven out because now he can block it.
Is Fort Shredder gonna be an emote? Oh boy. Please no. Or fine. Do what you want.
Do you want? It's a free country.
Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a
Ah,
pirate.
the old
He
got him.
did bounce the Mirran Crusader.
Yep. Kevin getting fancy
He
with
didn't.
his vial, and Harry punished him for it.
Okay.
True. Nettle Sentinel bringing up a good point. Reflector Mage pretty bad against the ban restricted announcement.
Only in standard.
Yeah, but that's the only place that's really important.
It just got cast.
Did it really do anything though?
It's right there in play, and it bounced a creature.
Great. I'm glad
I
we
would
settled on Aether Adept as the card that it could be.
Ether Adept is cool. It does stuff and things.
Does it though?
It does. It does stuff and things.
So Harry's going to untap. He is going to draw that spell Queller that he revealed last turn. He's going to find another Queller on top of his deck. We are going to put that Mirran Crusader into play. No creatures in the graveyard for Kevin to eat with that Scavenging Ooze. Going to find a copy of Horizon Canopy. Going to draw a card. Look to maybe find a Flicker Wisp. Be a pretty good card to find at moments with that Vial on 3.
So Harry has enough that he can flash in both his Spell Queller and his Izzet Staticaster and use both of them to use Spell Queller and Reflector Mage to block the Mirran Crusader. Now he can't with a Path to Exile under the Spell Queller.
True.
But he can do
true.
it next turn.
I mean, I think this is still fine because I don't think Kevin can actually attack anymore. That Reflector
He
Mage.
can. The
He
Mirror
is
Crusader becomes a
3/3.
3/3. So first strike damage, it kills one of them. Second strike kills the other.
regular damage. Yep.
Sure.
And that does
Second. It's second strike. I'm not wrong.
It is definitely not a sure strike. So this Staticaster coming in on the end step, and Harry just want to get maximum use out of his mana. Gonna find a.
Vizier of the Menagerie.
I do not know what that card does.
It's a 4-mana 3/4.
Okay.
You can look at the top of your library anytime you want.
Okay.
You can look at the top card. You may cast creatures from the top of your library.
Okay.
And you may spend mana to cast creatures as though it were mana of any type. So you can use any mana as like colorless if you want.
Huh. Interesting. Very interesting.
See, not wrong, I nailed it.
Speaking of
It does
nailing
say your Blood
things,
Moon doesn't do anything.
this scavenging is going to nail that Reflector Mage out of the graveyard to gain Captain Life.
Get out of here. Get it instead of get over here. Just get out of here.
No, I got it. I didn't want to get it, but I got it.
Good.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Nailed it.
So, what did Kevin find here? It looks like he found a copy of Stirring Wildwood.
That's okay.
It's not really stirring up a different board state, though, and that's what he's kind of looking for. That second Spell Queller out of Harry's hand is going to make this kind of a slightly awkward attack for Harry. It's going to be a little bit
because
more
the
awkward
fact
for Harry.
That there's the Path to Exile under the Spell Queller, it makes it so that...
Yeah, that's true, and I think Kevin agrees. That's why he's turning it sideways. Where did those
There
counters
was
come
a
from?
Gaminy Township that got Ghost Quartered.
Yeah, it's a spirit now. It's a spirit in a.
It's hanging out on Innistrad. It's an Innistrad Ghost Quartered.
Yeah, no, I was actually gonna go with it's hanging out in a bar trying to make some money because it's a ghost quarter, but that's actually worse than even my worst joke. So I'm not. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, Coleman, sometimes I wonder.
I didn't know you were flying.
Double block.
So a double
this
block.
is not going to go the way Harry wants it to.
So Kevin, it's up to Kevin to order these blockers, though.
Correct.
So you're gonna order that one
First
first,
strike damage there.
and then we're gonna cast these Path to Exile on that other spell
for
card.
regular damage.
Yep, before the damage resolves. And actually, Harry can't even pay for the 2 Arbiters now.
That is true. So that's just
Um,
a solid Path to Exile.
Hold on a second. Figure out what's going on.
What's up?
Did the Path to Exile get cast?
Okay, we got it. It is a double striker. Takes it down.
Okay.
It's a 3-powered double striker.
Yep. Yep.
Kills the other guy and then kills the other thing.
Yep. Does kill the other guy.
With the path.
Double
to
strike
exile.
is a very weird mechanic.
Double strike is a solid mechanic.
It's solid, like a snake.
Snake.
So, Gavany Township is a very good card.
That's true.
I'm not sure if it's good enough on this board state, actually.
It's not.
Because none of those creatures can block that Mirror Crusader anymore.
He needs to activate Gavany Township 3 times before the Staticaster is able to actually block the Crusader.
Yeah. Well, the first time is actually might be good enough. Because it is a 0/3 to begin with.
No, it makes it a 1/4, and then the 3/3 double
Right,
striker
it's a
does
double
it.
striker. We just went through this. We
Come on,
just
Colin. Get with
went
the program.
through this.
Get with the program.
So, a Razorverge Thicket for Kevin. And, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. An attack by the Mirror? Oh, looks like he might be changing his mind a little bit.
He he gave the pump fake. He was like, oh, I'm gonna.
Oh, you know, you do have Vial, so you should always pump fake your Vials. So an attack with the Scavenging Ooze as well is interesting. It will allow Harry to turn those possible... It might turn... Yeah, I was going to say
Block
it
the
might
Crusader, block the Ooze.
it will let Harry turn these Mana Dorks into, you know,
So I think
Holy Dick, or,
I think Harry has a collected company. Nope, he's paying
we're-
4 so he can fetch twice.
Yep. Classic on the top card of my library,
So
Mana
he's
Dork.
gonna fetch with both. Go to 7.
Kevin separating out his mana.
You don't cast lands? Have you watched Commander Versus and seen what Stephen Green does? Because he casts his lands.
Does he play forests, perhaps?
He plays lots of things.
No, but is he primarily a forest player?
No.
Damn it. Sorry, the green in the
His
last
name is Green, I know. I get it.
Oh, man.
He just like last season got them to let him use the green playmat. Because he started it at the red playmat. No, I think he started at the yellow playmat, then moved to the red, and then moved to green.
Bologan, actually, so is Leonin Arbiter is a very weird card.
You have to pay it one time for
Yep.
the turn.
You only have to pay that ability once, and it lets you search whatever you want
You may then search to your heart's content.
for that turn.
Woo!
So, Harry's going to play a couple creatures out, but none of them can block Mirror Crusader.
Yep, that's true. He's still at 9 because Courser of Crewfix.
He actually gains another life here because he played a land. So he's going to go up
score.
to double digits again.
Nailed it.
Scavenge... yeah, well, all 3 games have really been decided by Scavenging Ooze. Because now, even if Harry finds a way to take out this Mirror Crusade, the Scavenging Ooze is going to go to town.
Correct. No one is on Hunted Sultai tonight. That is at my parents' house with my brother.
Dang it, Eric. Dang it.
Well, I mean, had he been able to make it, you would have been out there playing.
Oh, look at that.
So that was the plan.
Oh, that was the plan, Stan. This is, in fact, turn 2 of turns.
Yep, they're on turn 2 of turns. Did I start the timer late or 8 seconds? Close enough.
So,
I was like 20 seconds off.
now the only thing that Kevin needs to do is find
He
a
find a
way,
kill.
find a way to win next turn, which it looks like he does.
He's sending them.
Yeah, this is perfectly fine. Although Harry is gonna get to probably play the Scavenging Ooze next turn, which is gonna make this a little awkward. But
Little bit of weird sequencing here.
yeah, but that's actually
That works.
probably fine.
Oh, look at that! The quote's on there. I gotta snap that for my buddy Caden who told that joke, and then I used it on stream, and it became a thing in chat.
Look at that, making everyone happy. The Bryce Donaldson story.
Yeah.
So, everything in the red zone, or as we're calling it now, the green and white zone, because all the creatures are green and white.
That's true.
Harry just figuring out what his most optimal blocks are,
That is also true.
and this is going to end with him at
2.
2 life.
So he just needs to draw his Wrath of God
Yeah, that would do it.
with Scavenging Ooze on top of his library.
Yeah.
Seems about right.
Well, we're going to draw Scavenging Ooze for the turn.
We'll see what's there.
Kasali
Ooh.
Pride Mage.
Pride Mage.
You can finally take out that Aether Vial that's been pestering him so long.
I will cast Kasali Pride Mage.
Retreat to Coralhelm.
Without a knight in play.
Or a way to cast it. On the top of his face. He's also got a copy of Eternal Witness. But looks like we're going to play that Scavenging Ooze. 3 open green mana means Harry might not die this turn.
Can gain 3, go to 5, block.
Yep, so
You can't block Mirran Crusader. So if Kevin's smart, he just attacks with Mirran Crusader.
True. I think Harry might be resigned. Yep, and Harry has resigned himself to the loss in 3. Just like I thought. Hate Bears taking it down.
I'm
That
1
is
and 2 on the night.
That is
You're
3
3-0.
and 0.
You're 3-0 on
Going
that. That's
into the last
ridiculous.
round. Look at that.
All
Look
right.
at that. A win on turn
All
4 as well.
right.
Sometimes turn 4 is good enough.
All right. We're going to bring it back up to the booth, and we should be getting our finals. I clicked before I finished talking. Welcome back to the booth and the Geek Fortress Modern stream on Wednesday nights. My name is Bryce. I'm joined today by Coleman. We just saw a long match of green-white things doing their green-white creature stuff. Yeah. It was green-white hate bears taking it in 3 against Nightfall. Doro chooses a random viewer, and it's Doro! Doro, you're our featured viewer of the day! Everybody say hi to Doro and thank him for his wonderful moddiness. Is that a word? It's a word now. All right. Sounds like Coleman is chatting with Harry. Harry saying he misplayed a few times.
All right.
Look at our random viewer of the day.
Rigged. Rigged. But all of my tickets, I'm in the chat too, I think.
Are you?
I might be.
Jeez.
So, I don't know. But anyway, we've got our finals for the night.
And here, let's see. Ooh, who's our finals?
Well, Kevin is actually in the finals.
Aw, score. No, you're not in.
Oh, okay. Whatever. I'm not in there.
Is Kevin facing the wall still?
He did not move.
Sweet.
That seat is pretty lucky. And you've got on the other side Zane.
Zane spelled.
Exactly how you think it's spelled. Yep.
Some people put Y's.
Because they're trying to be hipsters.
Okay, what's
He
Zane's
is on
name?
some snow-covered mountains tonight. Yeah, look at that.
Is that a good TJ face?
It's pretty close, actually. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah. All right, so Scred Red versus Green White Hate Bears. I should fix that.
The classic Blood Moon versus Leon and Arbiter Ghost Quarter deck. Or matchup.
Player wins 20. Good job, Bryce.
That can stay the same, actually.
Yes, it can. You make a fair point, Mr. Coleman, sir.
Okay, so heading into the finals now.
What's your take on this one?
I think I'm picking Scred.
Taking Scred in?
I'll say 3. I think.
Scred in 3? Okay.
Yeah, I think either
I'm also going to go Scred, but I'm going to say
in
Scred in
2. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Anger of the Gods is such a good
Anger of the
card.
Gods is real good.
It's such a good card, but I think that I think Kevin might be able to sneak one away with some sideboard cards. But I think Zane's gonna end up taking it. But anyway, in the chat before we head down there, Scred or Hate Bears, who you
Let
got?
us know.
Thalias or Koths? Stormbreath Dragons or Flicker Wisps?
Stormbreath Dragon has protection from white.
Relic of Progenitus or Aether Vial?
Conley, thank you for the host.
17 people now watching.
Greatly appreciate it. And we're going to head on down for a sweet match.
Yeah.
The finals.
Hate
Gonna
Bears
rock.
versus Scred.
And here we are, and they didn't start before we were ready.
I said that.
Yeah! They didn't hear you say that, though.
That's true. They didn't hear me say that.
Now they know that you said it before I did.
Well-
and I just look like a jerk.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe, what about it?
A real American hero. So, Kevin beginning this probably bad matchup with a mulligan to 6.
Looking pretty good for my Scredden too.
Yeah, that is looking pretty good. Looks like Kevin's gonna mulligan to 5 too. So Scred probably gonna is
Four.
Jfish 1001.
Thank you for hitting that follow button. We greatly appreciate you being here. You are a rock star and a fantastic person, and we can't wait to see you more in the future.
Nice TJ impression there.
Thank you.
By the way, to anyone just joining us, whenever you hit that follow button, if you are new, your name will pop up in some pretty dope lightning.
I remember when that happened.
I'm fairly certain no pros watch this.
I was sitting right here, and I'm like, that's Todd Stevens. And he knew he was just messing with me. It was the worst part.
That sounds like TJ. So, an untapped snow-covered mountain versus non-basic land. Second non-basic land, I believe,
Play
for
second
Kevin
non-basic
here.
land and then get blood mooned.
And
Get mooned. Get mooned.
here comes El Bloodo Muno. And I have,
So moony.
and Kevin's just
Crack
deciding
the
whether or not
Horizon
he wants
Canopy
to
in
draw a
response.
card.
Yeah.
We're going to find an Aether Rod, which is one way to actually beat a Blood Moon.
C. Mosey Baum. Thanks for hitting that follow button. You're a rock star. We greatly appreciate you being here, and we look forward to seeing you more in the future.
And our schedule is down below. So if you want to...
Bloop, bloop. Oh, over there.
Somewhere around here.
It's like right over there.
Yeah.
It's scrolling.
So, Koth of the Hammer.
Blood Moon into Koth. Smack you for 4.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
This is
No acceleration either.
a good start for the Scred deck against this mulligan to 5 for Hate Bears.
True. That's pretty good. Forest and Vile still
Hey, look,
losing to
another
Blood.
mountain. 5 mana. Stormbreak Dragon. Smack you for 8. You're at 8. Go. So, just so you guys know, yes, Koth doesn't give the mountain that he just played haste. It's a pretty easy shortcut to say I make one of the mountains that I didn't play this turn.
Yeah, we're not
So
going to worry about
nobody,
it.
Nobody gets on us about that.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say,
Oh, sweet,
right?
another mountain.
I wonder if Koth can give Kevin an emblem to make his mountains and be able to ping things.
Koth emblem, kill you. All right. Scred in.
Just how Richard Garfield intended.
Scred. I just hear who's Richard Garfield.
He's a newer player. He's not being serious. He knows exactly.
Okay.
Yep, just how Richard Garfield
Scred in
intended
two.
the game to play.
Scred in 2.
Man, tough game. Both teams really played their hearts out.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, both team.
In fact, you are right.
Oh, man. I don't want to infringe on that territory too bad.
Boy.
So Kevin, looking to sideboard cards. Zane looking to
Also sideboard card.
also sideboard cards.
Likely cards that increase his ability to win the matchup.
Yep.
Kevin doing the same, but for himself.
So yeah, actually, Noxora, yes, especially that Richard Garfield is the creator of Magic. The jokes, as Richard Garfield intended, now probably make a little bit more sense, actually.
Yep. Yepperoos. Thank you.
Thank you.
We strive to give you guys the best viewing experience.
Yeah, whether or not that's making really dumb jokes that I do a lot.
Or my ability to just break down a matchup perfectly.
Yeah, that's why you're here.
Perfectly.
But yeah, we really hope you guys join us more in the future.
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing everybody here. We do stream 4 times a week now?
Three times.
Three times a week. Wednesday we do Modern. You're watching that right now. We start at 7. Fridays, Legacy, 7:30.
Yep. Actually, a special legacy.
Special Legacy event.
Special legacy on Friday. It's actually the last GPT that we can run It's going to be some legacy action. We're actually starting special time too. It's 6 p.m. 7 Central. And I was going to say Strive. I was going to make that joke. But yes, 6 p.m. 7 Central. And that's going to be a GPT. It's going to be some legacy action. We're playing 5 rounds, I believe, or as many rounds as it's going to take. And then we have another day of Modern.
Another day of Modern. Saturdays, we start Modern at 6.
Yep.
So swing on in, check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to be a stranger here. We're gonna be we're just here to watch me pick on that other guy.
We can be your friends.
Yeah, Dabwa.
Dabua.
No, it's Dab.
Thanks for hitting that follow
Dabua.
button. You're a rock star, and we look forward to seeing you more in the future.
Why will it be our last Legacy Grand Prix? Because
GPTs are being taken away from stores.
Yeah, it's not just us. It's for everyone. Full discussion on that, I believe, 2 weeks ago?
All right, we're looking at
But
opening 7s for
anyway.
Game 2. Come on, Kevin Mulligan.
You are really taking this seriously,
I
aren't
need
you?
to get to even. I need to be 2-2.
I was going to say, I'm 3-0. I can punt this last round
know you
away
can.
and still win the entire thing.
I know. But I need to get to 2-2. That's why I had to take the risk.
So turn 1 Hierarch is actually going to be pretty good against
gonna get
Zane's
bolted.
deck, but it's not going to...
Yum.
Actual factual Lightning Bolt taking down
Bolt the Druid.
Hierarch. You're going to pick basic planes, and that's actually going to be pretty good at trying to
look.
fight through a Blood Moon.
Scavenging news.
Well, speak of the devil, and they shall appear.
Get bolted.
The second bolt for that Scavenging Ooze. And then Zane's going to untap and look to play a Blood Moon. Blessed Alliance, actually, for Kevin. One of the few answers to a Stormbreath Dragon from Zane. Oh, that's actually going to be a good one for Zane, too. If this
Blood
board
Moon.
ever gets...
No green mana for Kevin. He's
At
going to be
the
stuck
moment.
on white.
At the moment.
For now.
Why are we picking against Hate Bears?
Because I need a win.
Because we've been betting on who's going to win the matchups.
We're not betting. We're making...
Betting, quote unquote.
We are making our thoughts known.
Yes, so far I've picked everything right, and Bryce had.
Shut up. Shut
But
up.
also, to be serious here, we're picking its Hate Bears because of
Skred has lots of removal spells, and Hate Bears is a creature deck.
also
Therefore-
and also the presence of Blood Moon.
yeah, Blood
against
Moon's really good
Kevin's
against
deck.
the green-white deck.
It is a green-white deck with.
We're not betting, Tevin. That's why I said we're not betting.
Also, we're not in the tournament.
You can't bet on Magic.
True.
It's illegal.
But anyway, so.
Ah, sweet. The mom and pop Thopter shop.
Can I use this?
No.
Let him have it.
No, we have a binder right there.
We have actual tokens.
Oh, is this it?
Yes.
Okay.
We have real-life tokens that do things.
But also access to Anger of the Gods against a creature deck is very, very good.
Typically.
But yeah, the green-white deck that plays a lot of mana dorks also doesn't play a lot of basics. You do need to balance your
Should
your
look for the
spells.
colorless tokens that are in the back.
You need to balance your spells and have access to green on turn 1, which means you're gonna have to play a lot more non-basic lands, which Blood Moon obviously shines against. But mostly it's Anger of the Gods. That is the real reason that Skred is so favored in this matchup. There we go. Just use the servos, guys. Just use the servos.
Servo?
Yeah. Okay, we're just figuring out exactly.
Thops.
Yep.
Those have flying.
They're totally flying Thopters, guys. I think that might be actually the token that always goes missing. It's
yes,
a flying
people
Thopter.
take Thopters all the time.
It's not just the blue Thopters.
Yeah, no, it's just flying Thopter tokens because people use them as substitute for the blue ones when they can.
I know, it just drives me. It's crazy. Ooh, ooh. Like no
Heard it here first, y'all.
one
Breaking
else.
news: removal is good versus creatures. Like I said, my perfect ability to break down a match.
So this
Kevin has 4 red mana and a white mana.
I believe he drew another basic planes.
Oh,
So
I should probably be keeping track of, life totals. Looks like Kevin is at 14.
So we're gonna play a mountain, solid, a tapped mountain at that. So was it Jokel Hops off the table?
Oh, darn it.
I mean, if Kevin boarded into Jokel Hops,
Yokel Hops would get you.
yeah, because I don't even think it's legal in
It's
modern.
definitely not legal in modern. Obliterate is.
Oh, it totally is.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's where you get the really bad flavor text.
Oh, man, throwing some shade at that. So I Flicker was
It
gonna
took
come down.
an incredible story moment and made it about a dude losing his a general who lost his dog. Like, come on.
So, since we now can play green spells, we're going to try to cast a Collected Company. It's going to resolve because, well, he's not playing any
Okay,
counter
got
spells. And we are going to find Hierarch and Voice. Now, normally that'd
That's-
be pretty good.
Unfortunately, not going to slow down this Thopter beatdown.
Also, it would normally be pretty good. Not against the Anger of the Gods and Zane's Hand.
Yeah, that's true. Kevin can just attack for 2 in the air and then just anger.
Oh, or you can just, sack a Thopter.
Sack that Thop.
So we're just activating the,
Killing Voice of Resurgence with that.
and it looks like
That seems wrong.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter especially, and we're just gonna go after
It's a 3/3. Okay.
the. Yep, we're just gonna go after the Flicker Whisper. We're gonna untap. We're gonna draw a card. Well, that will come back first. Gonna draw a card. Oh, we have
got
a
a
roast.
Just cast
Okay.
anger.
Anger of the Gods here. Maybe a little bit of
I-
miss.
Yeah, he missed like
sequence.
at least one. Okay, he's got another Beyond Kira.
Hold on, he can't cast. Oh no, he has 4 mana.
He has 4 mana.
Because he played a land. I missed the land for the
Yeah,
turn.
he played land, angered, then cast P and K.
I always miss the land for turn line.
Good old mom and pop Thop to shop.
Because I never have the land. That's the joke. So Kevin's going to untap after getting his board completely wiped. And play it.
By a board wipe.
That is what they tend to do, Bryce. You got me. So Athalia from
I'm here to help.
Kevin.
So think this Thalia eats a 3 mana roast. Get all roasty toasty.
A 3 mana roast seems like you might have overpaid for that.
Yeah, definitely overpaid 3 mana for a roast.
Yeah, but it probably is going to be pretty filling.
Thalia's like real skinny.
No, yeah, but she's like a real soldier though.
Yeah, no,
Soldiers
like,
have a lot more
But she's
metabolism.
only got 2 power. And only 1 toughness. Like, she's pretty skinny. She's
True.
quick.
She's very quick. She is
That's
very
the
quick.
thing.
Well, you got to get more. You got to get more calories in there, so you
Geek
can
Fortress
burn more.
Modern Stream, the only place where you get to figure out how Thalia might taste.
No, you're just tasting a roast, like you cook it in an oven. It's a roast.
Yes, New Thalia did put on some weight. You're right. But I'm talking about specifically this one.
Yeah, the Guardian of Thraben. What do you don't have in lands?
What?
I'm actually a little. Anyway, so Zane's really in control of this game.
So he just gets to untap, attack. No, you don't throw the Thopters yet. You untap and attack. You untap and attack with everything. Right?
You really want to show him though. Yeah. Chandra, go ahead. Just at this point, I know
Get him.
you're playing with your food.
Get him.
You gotta enjoy the taste.
Scred in 2. 2 and 2.
We both agreed on
2
who would
and 2.
win.
Yeah, but you said in 3, so you get 3 and 1.
No, I'm still counting that as 4-0.
Fine, you're 3-0-1. You gotta draw.
I'll take a 3-0. That's an intentional draw. I got an intentional draw.
All right, we're gonna bring it back up to the booth. Coleman's gonna see if he can grab us another match before we finish out the night here. So, stay tuned. And we're back up to the booth. Thank you everybody for being here. My name is Bryce, joined tonight by Coleman, who's looking very invisible. Or you could say that he's the whale that's being shot back there, or this person who's behind me shooting the whale. I don't know. Coleman out there. Anyway, we are here from Geek Fortress, Wednesday Night Modern, 7 p.m. like every week. It was not. I was very specifically not. How's it going, Vince? Good to see you. So yeah, Coleman's gonna see if he can find us another match here in our last round of Modern tonight. In the meantime, what have you guys enjoyed about tonight? What about the stream tonight has made you feel happy inside or outside? I'm not here to judge. If you like jumped for joy for some reason, that's cool. I won't be able to read your comments to start with, but I'll like lean in and squint and see what they say. The legendary commentary for sure. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Unparalleled. You are right. You are right. No one does it like Geek Fortress. You like when Coleman leaves the room? That's true. That's true. Splinter Twin. Thanks, Tevin. I appreciate it. I liked when I got on the stream, Kevin was playing his Greenlight. Yep, that's true. The Cov Fifi or Cov Fefe discussion. Which is it? Learning more about Modern. This is a fun way to get my feet wet. Hey, great. Welcome to the format. Modern's a fantastic format. It's by far my favorite format. And a lot of people around here like it as well. So that's why it's the event that we have 2 of each week. So nothing else yet. And I'm gonna unshredder here so I can stop leaning in to read. Like when Coleman got the next match. Well, hopefully that's happening soon. It's making me lean in. You liked making me lean in to read things? Not anymore. Put the glasses back on. Why did TJ say that? What did Doro say instead? And what did he say? What did he did said? Enough close-ups, but why? Okay, that's pretty great. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, I'm okay with it. Fort Blind? Ouch. I mean, you're not wrong, but ouch. Hurts my inside. Where is Coleman? Why isn't Coleman back yet? He's not right there, so I guess that's fair. I never said I was blind. I hear Coleman talking to Eli.
Okay. Oh man, you finally got your emote, Bryce.
I already had one coming.
But now you got that one.
Ah,
Replacing
score.
it with that one.
No, let's do 2.
All
So
right.
what do we got?
So you've got Waylon again. playing
Facing
some
the wall?
elves. Facing the wall. There you go. And you've got Eli on the other side, who is not playing Bantel Drowsy like I thought he was.
Okay, so we've got elves.
Hold on. I've actually got a name for this that I'm gonna put in there.
No. I have control.
Well, I can't tell them because it's a joke.
Exactly. So you just tell me what it is.
No, this is not gonna work out well.
It's not.
Let's call it the Everett Pile. Yeah.
What game is
This
this?
is in fact game 2. Waylon is up again.
Sounds about right. Elves against Everett Pile.
Yep.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
it's a classic matchup.
So for this one, I'm actually gonna go that one. And then for this, what
let's
should
just
I
put
do?
Colligan's Command. I know there's a lot of...
I can't do Colligan's Command. It
Right.
won't pop up.
Let's go with Lingering Souls. Both are cards in the deck.
So it's 5-color Death Shadow.
No comment on the matter quite yet.
All right, we're gonna head down for game 2. We'll see you down there. Mardu Death Shadow confirmed.
Yep, the Everett Pile.
You like how Geek Fortress Twitter is 80% random Seattle sports retweets?
That's how you know.
Dylan.
That's how you know it's not me.
That's how you know Dylan's running it.
I was gonna say it'd be 100% sports tweets.
Bryce would rather ruin fun rather than relinquish control. Yes, I'm the fun police. You've been on trips with me.
He is the fun police.
Nailed it.
Like the police would show up, and they'd be like, "No, you got this under control. There's too much fun going on."
Thank you.
No problem.
Warms my heart.
I'm sure it does. Like there's a John Mulaney bit where he talks about his dad heading into McDonald's with a car full of screaming kids. He orders one black coffee. And then he's just like, he is my hero.
I did play Twin. What's wrong with that? Twin was a great deck, and it was lovely and wonderful, and died much too young.
That is quite the quote from about elves. I didn't know this.
You didn't know that?
I
TJ
didn't know
made
that
quote?
twit. I didn't know that quote.
It's a great
That's
quote,
fantastic.
isn't it? All right, Thoughtseize.
Gonna come down, look at a handful of 3 lands, Shaman of the Pack, Llanowar Elves, and Elvish Visionary. Looks like Eli's gonna take the Shaman of the Pack, taking the payoff and not the enabler. Enabler. We're gonna play an Elvish Mystic, since we do know about it.
I'm with you, Jay Fish. I'm with you. So is he. He's with you on that one.
I do know. I do like some birthing pods, but I'm over it.
Sure.
Unlike this guy.
I'm over it. People just keep bringing it up.
There's too many quotes with Twin in it.
Call quotes with Twin?
All quotes.
Call quotes?
Call quotes. That is like call. What's the
Call Gen's command?
Look at him. Got the word played down. So, second Llanowar Elves and an Elvish Visionary coming down for Waylon, looking to extend his board state against Eli and his removal spells.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. Pod is...
So you're playing Kiki Cord now, right?
Yeah, that reminds me of an old story that a friend used to say, like, oh man, I got this fully foiled deck. What are you doing now? I'm playing Legacy. Alright, so a fetch on the end step, a shock on the turn, and we're gonna play a card.
Looks like a Lingering Souls. Look at that. We chose the right card.
Yeah, Lingering Soul is gonna make 2 spirits with flying. Yeah. Gonna look through our binder off screen. I mean, there's nothing off screen. What are you
There's-
talking about?
There's nothing other than the table. Nothing.
Nope.
Not a store.
Nope.
Nothing.
This is literally the entire store right here.
The table and this little room we're in.
Yep. Totally. Which, by the way, you can go to geekfortressgames.com. Pick up your singles.
They're ready to mingle.
Pick up your Heritage Druids. Pick up your
Heritage Zombies.
Elvish Visionaries. Some Lingering Souls, maybe even some tokens.
And if you're really into it, pick up your Death Shadows.
Oh man. What can I say? I'm always scared of a shadow.
Your own or somebody else's.
I'm not going to tell you that one quite yet.
But I need to know how I can use that against you.
That's why I'm not going to tell you. So Shaman of the Pack coming down for Wayland, gonna have Eli lose 5 life, come down to 10.
I feel like this is not going well for Eli and the Everett pile.
Well,
sorry, the Everett pile.
oh, sorry, a second Shaman of the Pack as well. Gonna
Oh.
put Eli down to actually 9 life.
4.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
10 minus 6 is 4.
Man, there's so much math I'm learning today.
I've been mathing real hard. Ah, sweet. Flashback Lingering Souls.
So you know the reason why we called it the Everett pile? It's because it's like the check pile, only it doesn't win.
Yeah, it's real bad.
It's real bad.
That's fair.
Although, if we get to untap and
10
find a land,
minus 6 equals 9 confirmed.
this has been your weekly.
This has been your math lesson for the rest of your life.
Yep. If
Now
anyone,
you know.
If anyone tells you otherwise, tell them they're wrong.
Alright, 2 mana here.
I believe we
Nope.
turn Abrupt Decay.
You don't want to use that on a spirit, I don't think.
Especially when your opponent's at 4. 4 Spirit is the ugly duckling. Yeah. It's a little unfortunate. So we're just gonna...
Actually, I like that spirit token a lot more.
Well, first, I guess we're gonna path one
Pathing
of the
one of those.
shamans.
And now he does have to block. Okay, leaving the shaman.
It looks like we're just gonna block straight up, gonna go to 1. What's
So now he
9
gets to
plus
play
10? It's
Giant
actually
Shadows.
3.
9 plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's 19.
I don't think I can follow your math on this one.
Well, it's easy. You take 10
Okay.
and you add 9 to it.
Yeah,
Gives you
3.
19.
3.
No, it gives you 19.
It's 3.
I promise you, it's 19.
We're talking base 16 here.
No, see, like I can bring up a calculator if you want.
Brace. It's base 16. It's a 3.
Nobody uses base 16. It's a dead language.
You're a dead language. Got him!
Ouch. my poor soul. It's no longer lingering.
No, 10 plus 9 is obviously 109, Bryce. Get it together.
Oh man.
So Eli neglecting to play the,
Oh sweet. Nettle Sentinel.
So yeah, Eli neglecting to play that 4th land tapped, and it
And
might
Abrupt
come back.
Decay.
It might actually come back to bite him here, if he doesn't draw an untapped land, because he really needs to play that hunt. Yep, coming back to bite him. Because now he can't play that Huntmaster of the Fells. Oh, by the way, there's Huntmaster of the Fells in this deck.
So he's dead.
Yeah, that would
he's dobbed. You can't do that.
you can't actually do that.
You don't have.
You know what?
You can't do that. that is not how that works. You did not have the life to pay. You cannot play it untapped. All right, so we're gonna bring it back up to the booth once again, and hey, we might still get another match. Who
All
knows?
right.
Coleman knows.
I do know. I am not Jon Snow, as a matter of fact.
Boom.
I may have the beard. I'm not Jon Snow.
Boom.
I was going to say, like,
And we're back. Welcome back. What's up? We back. Welcome back to the booth in Geek Fortress Modern Stream. My name is Bryce, joined by Coleman. We just watched the finale of Elves versus the Everett Pile. Everett Pile lost to Elves in 2. Are you really doing this right now? Usually, we do this every Wednesday. Wednesdays at 7. It's the modern stream. And then Fridays at 7:30 we do Legacy. Except for this Friday, it's actually starting at 6, and it's a GPT, not just normal Legacy. And then Saturday at 6 is modern again. Thank you. Apparently, Eli thought he had a fetch land, not a shock land, and that is why that happened. Yep, I heard. Thought it was a fetch land, not a shock land.
Yep.
I passed it on.
Yep, that is gonna be the end.
That's it?
Actually. Yep.
Oh,
Everyone is done.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know. You can only do so many things. Yeah, that's what I believe they say. So many things.
All the small things.
Truth cares.
Where do
Truth
I-
brings.
Where do I find this? Who should we host? Find me somebody to host. I'll do it with my phone then.
My phone's dead, so I
Oh well, that's why you didn't do that.
No, I was just like, I would, but
Caleb, Gabby.
we should host this Geek Fortress person. They seem pretty
Oh yeah,
cool.
you're right. We should totally do that. Let's see who's streaming. Matt.
TJ's not coming back. No, TJ left.
Ooh, we could host Matt Nass
Uh.
or Emma Handy.
Yeah, that's better. No, actually, hold on.
What?
Hold on. New member of the Rogues Gallery, actually.
Do I put a space after this?
Yes. New member of the Rogues Gallery, actually. We're gonna host you over to Feline Longmore, actually.
Oh, lowercase.
Yeah, we're gonna host you guys over there.
Yeah, we're gonna send you on over to Feline Longmore. What is she playing? High tech?
No.
No.
It is a blue deck with a lot of islands, though. It's modern.
Taking turns.
Yeah!
Nice. All right, so we're gonna send you on over to Feline. Say hi from the fort for us, and to all of you out there, thank you for viewing tonight. My name is Bryce.
I'm Coleman.
And this was Geek Fortress's Wednesday evening modern stream. We appreciate you being here with us, and wherever you are, whether it evening, night, afternoon, or good morning, we hope it's a good one, and we'll see you later.
Keep dancing! Keep dancing!